They say it's a big rich town. I just come from the poorest part. Bright light, city life, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happen to come up high. A little baby, I gotta make it. It's a big rich town. I just come from the poorest part. Bright light, city life, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happen to come up high. Little baby, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. They say this a big rich town. I just come from the poorest part. Bright light, city life, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happen to come up high. Lego, baby, I gotta make it. I gotta make it. Oh, I hope I make it.
That's right, motherfuckers. Run your pockets.
This ain't the season premiere, by the way.
Yeah.
That was just the only gift. meme we had for me.
Anyway,
UWO Podcast. I'm Kyle Chapman. This is Brian Lopes.
Hi, everybody.
And this is the coronavirus infected Eddie Ortiz.
Said I have the Heineken bug. Okay. I do not have the coronavirus today.
Nougatism.
Oh, man.
I am not a nougat. I just feel like shit.
It's been 2 fucking weeks, damn it.
Yes, it has.
Yes. A lot has happened in 2 weeks.
It's been a while.
Yeah, we have the new Intercontinental Champion.
WWE still sucks.
Yeah.
AEW still winning. Winning! We got that tiger blood.
This man said tiger blood.
Like you're not going to be watching All Out. Excuse me, TakeOver. I said All Out. And you're not going to be watching
Oh, yeah, no, I'm saying I'm going to watch TakeOver.
Yeah.
Ain't going to be for much longer, seeing as they want to sell their pay-per-views.
I don't know why they're doing this. What the fuck's the point of having the network when they do that?
Don't know, but I'm canceling.
There ain't no point. At that point...
Canceling, huh?
Yeah, I'm canceling.
Oh, okay.
At that point...
I'm canceling your account for you. That's right.
A lot of people saying they're going to cancel. It's like, and then what's it going to be? We're going to be paying regular price again?
Yeah, most likely.
They see AEW's doing
Not
it.
happening.
I'm not paying. No fucking way in hell anybody's paying for fucking the amount of pay-per-views WWE does.
I know too many very interesting websites to be watching those.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it's like, at least with AEW have chance to stack up some money before the pay-per-view comes in. WWE, holy fuck. You know, dude, we got that Saudi Super Blood Money show, and then a week later we got the Elimination Chamber, and they haven't built shit for the chamber.
The Saudi show is basically a glorified house show. Right?
Yes, but it takes up time when they should be building for the actual pay-per-view we give a fuck about.
We give a fuck about the Elimination Chamber?
Well,
I like the chamber, but...
at this point, send in Papa H and Uncle HBK to save the day again.
Hey, well, they sent in, speaking of Papa H and Uncle HBK, the one that HBK trained made his return on Wednesday. Did you see it?
His pet project.
His
pet project.
Technically, Dusty started there.
Yeah.
Show the man respect. This is what I don't get. Dusty laid the groundwork for Hunter.
Mm-hmm. He did.
And people do not show that proper respect.
Well, Dusty laid the groundwork for.
And Hunter took it to the next level. Yes.
He built it for Two City train station. Hunter made it in National Subway Station.
Listen, as far as WWE is concerned, it's still developmental.
It is not. They consider it a major brand.
No, they don't.
Consider it a major brand.
No,
We gotta have that discussion after.
We fans consider it a major brand. The world does.
Yeah.
Inside WWE internally, it's still developmental.
Not too many clean people get TV time now. It's pretty much the stars that are getting out.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what NXT was supposed to be. NXT was.
Xia Li, Vanessa Bourne.
Let's take her off TV.
Not too many.
Aaliyah.
Whoa. Aaliyah
Bronson.
is Daniel Bryan.
Hey, Bronson, no.
Compared to Ali.
Bronson, I like Bronson. He's a big dude.
He's alright.
Forgotten people?
Yeah, exactly.
Who?
Yeah. But let's get to the star of the show on Wednesday night because it's been a while and
I said this. The NXT was missing their trump in the hole. The ace of their sleeve.
all right, a little bit off, but let's do it.
Ah, yes. Do you see that perm?
Yes.
That pompadour is just in the wind. Mr. Velveteen did his best, ravishingly rude, and couldn't even get the pants all the way off. But he's back.
Yeah, he boxed the pants removal. He went in there. He was just flailing away. It was just like,
Yeah.
They could have done a little better job producing that segment. He kind of was flailing away in there and everything.
Nah, he was swinging like he was really trying to fight somebody. Like he was like, I'm hitting somebody. He's just like.
But it was anticipated return. You know, dirt sheets were telling everybody it'd be longer. This is why you take the dirt sheets with a grain of salt.
I heard he was cleared a while ago though.
Yeah, and then I heard, then you heard, I heard the same thing, and then I heard he was not going to be till summertime. That it's going to be a few more weeks, a few more months, and then he returns.
Well, you got to think with a guy like Dream 2, if they really didn't have nothing for him, plus they just had the Royal Rumble and all that stuff. If they weren't going to use the guy, I thought they did too. But you know something? I'm kind of happy they didn't. Because aside from maybe one or two people, NXT really didn't have that great of a showing at the Rumble. But it was better to leave him off the Rumble and just save it for a surprise where they could keep it focused on NXT, which is what they did. They just reinserted him back into the rivalry with Undisputed Era. So personally, love it. I love the move. They kept him away. They brought him back. I kind of like I didn't even catch the three dots they were flashing throughout the show.
Yeah, the entire world,
I didn't even catch any of that.
The entire world was saying that was Dream. But there's some people that are like, oh, it's Killer Cross.
No.
Just signed.
Yeah.
Trust me, he's good, but he's not. He does not know the WWE style.
Didn't he just hurt somebody
In Mexico? Probably.
Not Mexico, on the training facility?
No, I don't know yet. I haven't heard that, but if he did already, then boo-boo on him. But come on, we all know what was going to leave his girl there
Yeah. Not
by herself. No, he wasn't going to leave her, and he gets his money, he gets his payday. You know, they gave him they gave him main roster money.
Yeah, I mean, well, think about it. For Killer Cross, it's a smart move. Like, financially, he's going to be straight. Like, we all know the issues that was going on with Impact and him getting paid. Him going to Mexico, he probably wasn't going to make as much. So, for him to go to NXT, it was a better choice for him. Like, the guy's gimmick, don't get me wrong, the guy's gimmick and character are awesome. He looks like a fucking $1 million. WWE can present him like a star. So,
are they going to keep Killer Cross killer?
They
PG, the PG ass WWE.
They said
NXT. I can see Killer Cross.
Can't even call Buddy Murphy.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. Now he's just
come up to that man.
You could have just called him Buddy. You could have kept Buddy. Buddy worked.
No, it's Murphy.
No, it's Murphy. Come here, Murphy.
Charlie Murphy. Slap.
What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap.
That was weeks ago, motherfucker.
Cross. Like I said, Papa H got him. I'm not worried about him in NXT.
Yeah.
Main roster, he fucked.
Honestly, main roster could be a discussion.
We're going to get Chris Cross in the main roster.
Honestly.
That's going to be good shit.
No, we'll have to discuss a little bit more in the main roster shortly because I think there's going to be some changes pretty soon, especially with XFL kicking off and...
Actually, it's good. I liked it.
We'll get into that, I guess, in a little bit too. Yeah. But if that's going to go the way it was going this weekend, don't be shocked if Vince starts to pull away. This could be the moment. You think? Hey, you know something? What's always
that crazy old man already said it. He's not leaving. He's not leaving the E.
XFL.
I got something for you.
Selling out stadiums, and they're actually not a bad product.
It wasn't a bad
stadium.
Dude, it's pretty.
We'll discuss it after. But you know what's better than the car you have right now? A new one. So when you have a new shiny toy, what do people pay attention to the most? The new shiny toy. If this takes Vince away for a year, it could be the best thing.
Are we talking about the same lunatic old man?
Vince needs to duck the Fed, so he might be taking.
No, I'm all for Vince going and focusing on on football. Go.
You gotta remember,
I do not trust that crazy old man. He will Skype the fucking goddamn script.
But at the same time,
he's done it.
But you got to remember, what does Vince hate to do? He hates to lose. XFL took an L last time. You don't think right now this man has any, all fibers of his being to make sure this one works?
That's the thing. WWE's taking L's right now, left and right.
Well, WWE, it's been around for over 50 years.
So he needs to make sure that bread and butter is still good.
Oh yeah, that butter's not going anywhere.
And he ain't gonna leave that to anybody. For God's sakes, don't leave that to Kevin Dunn. Please do not leave that to Kevin Dunn.
But you know what? He's got that A-Rab money. He chilling. He know the bank's. He knows his bank's good.
But they're not bringing out that big money anymore. They've been taking losses. Live events are down. Merchandise is down. Pay-per-view revenue is down.
That's all on him. But.
Yeah, they're trying. That's are you going to pay $60?
The merchandise is down because they're charging fucking 5 G's for a strap now, man.
It was 7.
Stupid.
Are you going to pay $60 for Great Balls of Fire?
That pay-per-view got canned.
I haven't paid for a pay-per-view aside from AEW in God knows how long.
I don't even pay for that.
And yes, Gabe, I will get into that later on.
Yeah. I don't even do that.
Vince took an L with XFL last night because he tried to make football a gimmick.
Well, yes and no.
Remember the halftime stuff with the fucking cheerleaders and
that shit was all corny. But the real downfall of the XFL wasn't because it was a gimmick. The real downfall of the XFL was the fact that UPN didn't want to renew the next year. He thought he had it in the bag already. UPN were the ones that pulled out. So all the stations
because he made a football a gimmick.
Yeah, but at the same time, ratings wise, it wasn't a loss. The ratings were still better than whatever they were getting.
The ratings declined over the course of time.
Yeah, but
that's the thing we got to worry about now. It's
it's a different climate between now and then. The difference in the climate now and the climate then is back then you had to go based on ratings because there was no YouTubes, there was no social media, there was no Twitter. Nowadays, and this is the discussion we had a couple weeks ago talking about, do YouTube ratings matter compared to TV? Nowadays, when something gets a buzz like that, to trend on Twitter, it's like spending $2.2 million. If you're trending on Twitter, you got to be spending that much money, unless something out of the ordinary happens. The fact that XFL trended in the top 5 all day yesterday and a majority of today is a good sign. And it's positive reviews. It's not the shit reviews.
At the beginning. There was positive reviews at the beginning, too.
Oh, the other time. Yeah.
Only because of the he hate me gimmick.
But no, that's what I'm saying. It was gimmicks. You had players out there with gimmick names. They were trying to make football a gimmick. Yeah. This time it looks like they're focusing on football.
Yeah.
And everything. Because I watched.
Yeah, no, it's it. Honestly, I thought it was great.
And
I
think I found my team. No.
Don't say Dallas.
Nah, I'm a Roughneck fan. I'm a Houston Roughneck fan.
You're a Roughneck dude?
I'm a Roughneck fan. That quarterback is a fucking beast. That little bastard's quick.
They got to be careful. As obviously we saw, they got to be careful with the FCC. Drop that F-bomb, and right after
7-second delay.
I noticed that there
was a lot of cursing. Yes.
Afterwards, the interviews on the sideline, they didn't do them right away. They made sure to tell the dude, watch him out.
Oh yeah, because people were cursing.
At some points, they were just flat out ignoring it. Like I saw one part, when the defender scored a touchdown. Chicks over there with the mic trying to get a word in, and they just ignored the fuck out of her and walked away. I'm celebrating.
Oh, I love it. I honestly, personally, I love the sideline questions, like when the kicker missed a kick, and then we're asking, so what the fuck just happened? And he was just like,
I like that.
Petrified.
It gets right up in your face. No time to be,
What up, Ronaldo?
Yes, Dominique, I'm repping Houston.
But
H-Town.
Like I said, it felt like I was watching The Longest Yard. It's semi-professional.
Nah, personally, I liked it. I thought the game went smooth. It wasn't long. I like the new rule changes now that I've actually seen them. They look cool. It's all about getting behind the teams and actually watching the product. If you actually watch the product, you might enjoy it.
Well, this is why Vince is losing precedence and now being investigated. Because as much as everybody wants to, as much as he wants to say the money that he's throwing into XFL is his personal money, come on.
No, it is.
His own personal money is the WWE.
No.
His personal money is World Wrestling Entertainment.
No, the money he took out were his stocks. He took out.
And so the government's investigating him because he did something illegal.
No, they're not investigating that aspect of it. They're investigating what he lied about on the reports.
Yeah, and
for the WWE
because they're losing
not because of what he
because they're losing
stuff.
money, and that's why I think those two presidents were ousted because they said something, and he was like, no.
Yeah, no, they disagreed.
You fall in line, or you get the fuck out. And it wasn't like there was two people that had no time there. These were lifers.
No, the story that I heard about the two people that got released were they were co-presidents in WWE. Yeah. They were trying to get Vince to stop spending money. Like the whole Saudi deals or whatever, they're like, look, save your money. And Vince is like, no, I want to spend my money. And that's where the disagreement came in. But I'm assuming that some shit that these two saw, that they were trying to tell Vince, hey, calm down for a reason. Vince wasn't listening. Vince fired them. Now that they're fired, it all gets exposed.
Speaking of lifers, speaking of lifers and Saudi blood money, there's going to be another return. I'm actually not mad at it. Put it on the screen.
Okay.
And did you see? For Five Fun host News Network has confirmed
that Goldberg will be challenging the Fiend.
I wonder where they're going to go with it.
Man,
honestly, because Goldberg really only has one clean loss. Are they going to let the Fiend be the second person?
Are they going to take this? Are they going to let Goldberg beat the Fiend?
No. I want to say neither.
They're not going to beat him.
Now I see Spear, Jackhammer, Fiend just stands up like this, no sells the fuck out of it.
They can't no sell Jackhammer, man. That's a legacy.
I see the Fiend.
It's like I'd be like Moose, no Jackhammer needed. That's right. Shout out to Moose.
I don't know. I kind of see if Goldberg beats the Fiend, I'm fucking done. I'm done.
No, he's not beating the Fiend. There's no way in hell they're doing
it. There's no way in hell. But this is WWE. Hell doesn't mean shit to them.
True. Money does. And that's what it says. I'll give you an extra $2 million for Goldberg to win tonight. And Goldberg will be going into for next Friday.
And think about it, Kevin. What would get Vince harder? Goldberg versus Roman at WrestleMania?
God, no.
I think that would excite him more than Roman versus the Fiend.
Honestly, from the fans to fans, and I know you don't like him, but the fans honestly pretty much are majority want to see it be Roman versus fucking the Fiend at WrestleMania.
It's a process of elimination, honestly.
And the fickle ass fan base of the WWE.
There we go, man.
You telling me we're not gonna hear the blues?
Honestly, we're gonna no. The only reason why I say no is because he's really been out of the scene for so long, and I think fans who, especially because you got to remember, the WrestleMania crowd's not like Lafayette.
But the Fiend isn't more over?
He is, but at the same time, I think fans now have come to the realization it's like, all right, if Roman gets a spot, he's got to earn that spot. He's got to be the one in line for that spot.
Probably elimination chamber match.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it's going to be.
That's what we're assuming. It's been like that the last few years. Whatever brand wins the Rumble, the other brand gets the elimination chamber, and they figure out their challenger.
Yeah, see, so that's why Roman getting the spot at Mania against the Fiend, I don't think the fans are going to boo that. Only because, like I said, the fans that are coming in from Mania or whatever, that are going to be coming in for Mania, are the type of fans that are smart. So they know, okay, we know about his cancer thing. They've opened up to him. He's not in the main event scene.
That's the thing. Those smarks, they turn like that.
They would.
So I kind of... It's definitely going to be a mixed reaction. Mm-hmm. Is it going to be more boo heavy or cheer heavy?
It depends.
Just so you know, my bad for interrupting y'all. Kevin made a post the other day in the Wrestle Fantasy Warfare group, and he said, "Can we talk about Pop-Tart ice cream sandwiches?"
Yes.
That's a game changer.
Can we? We haven't discussed it yet on this show.
That's a thing.
That's a game changer.
Yeah.
It will be in my house. I'm telling you.
You're fucking right. It will be.
Strawberry Pop-Tarts, and two of them. Put a block of ice cream in the middle. That's delicious.
Question: do you toast them before you?
Who the fuck toasts Pop-Tarts?
You toast Pop-Tarts?
I toasted Pop-Tarts. S'mores one, yes. Any other kind, not really.
No, the brown sugar and cinnamon one.
Brown sugar and cinnamon.
That's the gold.
It's like crack.
The chocolate chip. The chocolate chip one.
You don't have Pop-Tarts.
That'll have me out there like, I got these cheeseburgers, man.
As a matter of fact, I don't know if it was Dominique or not, but I think there's Pop-Tart cereal out there.
Yeah, there is. I
There is?
I saw
Oh my
it.
God. Okay, I gotta get
That was
that.
back in the 90s, man.
Jolly Rancher, Pop-Tart, Hershey Kiss.
Sour Patch Kids got a cereal.
I don't
too.
know. I'm not touching
Sour
that.
Patch.
I'm not with that.
I'm not touching that.
Chips Ahoy went head to head with Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crisp was shit.
Frosted Flakes.
They lied to me. I thought they were real chocolate chip cookies. I had
love
those.
Cookie
And
Crisp.
those were a lie. I was like, this isn't chocolate chip cookies.
All right, let's start the debate right now. Best breakfast cereal. Eddie, what's yours?
Anything
Best.
besides Lucky Charms is the wrong answer.
What?
I can't do Lucky Charms.
Son's
I haven't been able to do
Your son's wrong with
cavity.
All right?
Nah.
Fuck your cavity, okay? Fill it up with some fucking monster.
Half a bowl of fruit.
Yeah, that's what hurts.
Half a bowl of Fruit Loops. Another half a bowl of Apple Jacks. Combine the two.
See, that's a game changer right there.
All right, I got two.
Golden Grams and Cinnamon Toast Crunch combined might be.
See, I got two, and then I got a low-key sneaky one. All right, my two are...
So a lot of people reaching for a bowl of cereal now.
The Reese's Peanut Butter Puffs cereal, the shit, and Apple Jacks. Old school Apple Jacks. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is delicious. French Toast Crunch was the shit when that was out. But the game changer, low-key, Honey Bunches of Oats.
Honey Bunches of Oats was the almond.
The almond one, yes.
Almond.
Delicious.
Yes.
Delicious. Low-key, good cereal.
There you go.
I was always a big fan of Corn Pops growing up.
Yeah, I
didn't like corn
My
pops.
mother wouldn't let me eat them.
No?
Because she fucked the boxes up, and we fucked boxes of cereal up. As you can tell. We're some big boys, you know what I mean?
All right. The other low-key
I used to
one.
kill a whole box.
The other low-key cereal that was delicious back in the day. Kix.
Kix was the shit.
Kix was the shit. I actually bought a
Honeycomb.
box about a couple months ago.
Honeycomb.
No, see,
Honeycomb.
Honeycomb!
Honeycomb was good.
This motherfucker said total. Turn the fucking...
What is that?
Turn it off, I'm going home.
chocolate toast.
This motherfucker said total.
Honey Grams are good too.
This motherfucker said total. You gotta be that one person that kept it in business.
You eat that you eat that special K, huh? Frosted Flakes.
I need my fiber.
Frosted Flakes was smacking though, but you gotta make sure you get the Tilly Tiger.
Yes, because the
You
cheap
get-
brand,
that cheap shit.
the sugar goes off like the
Yup,
moment.
and then it's just soggy as fuck real fast.
All right, guys, let's get back to the Fiend versus Goldberg.
I'm hungry.
Honestly, the Fiend versus Goldberg, love it.
Yeah.
Because you know
I
why?
like it.
Because you know why? The Fiend needs bodies.
Exactly.
He needs bodies. To make
As
the
long
ca- to make
as
the
long
ca-
as he doesn't lose, I'm okay with
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Because the Fiend does need bodies. Because as great as the character is, and we all like the gimmick and blah blah blah, he needs notable wins.
Blueberry. Oh, that was the joy.
Blueberry was the shit.
Yeah, man. But continue.
All right. But no. The Fiend needs credible bodies on his record. Like he needs that.
That's why I'm foreseeing a jackhammer spear. He no sells.
Yeah, he knows
squash.
Yeah, that's why I'm not too concerned about
It should be a squash. Literally,
You can't squash Goldberg, bro.
you got to
I'm
squash.
sorry,
him.
5
Goldberg
minutes.
is
5
not
minutes.
the squashable character.
5 minutes.
Fuck that.
But that's what I'm saying.
Big of a legacy
But
for
that's the
squash.
reason why I'm saying the Fiend needs bodies. He needs those credible big names, and he needs to destroy them. He needs to destroy Goldberg.
But think about it.
I can see
The story's going to be Roman and him at Mania. If the Fiend goes in having destroyed Bill Goldberg,
It's gonna make
It's
Roman,
like-
it's gonna make Roman's win, if he wins, a big win.
a bigger deal.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
because it's
bigger
like, holy shit, he managed to conquer the Fiend after he destroyed a legend in Goldberg. Now, of
Yeah.
course, there's going to be the other side of the coin. It's going to be like, oh, he destroyed a legend, an old guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want me to believe that the Fiend destroyed somebody who's well past his prime. So there's going to be that argument.
But there's also the argument that he's destroying a guy who 2-3 years ago was Universal Champion.
And
I
took-
can honestly see it as Goldberg because we all know he's not in the best conditions. Probably not in the best shape of his life. I mean, the guy's like, what, 50, 60 years old?
Yeah.
He's in his 50s.
50s.
So my thing is...
As long as he doesn't smack his head on anything, I think we should be good.
He's gone. All right, I feel like Goldberg goes in there...
Yeah, just slam on it. Pretend like you did.
Nobody's seen.
Goldberg goes in there and just goes straight Goldberg. You know, kicks, slams, quick slams, judo takedowns.
You mean his 5 moves of doom?
Man, here we fuck.
Literally,
You really think we're going to
Goldberg has more than 5 moves.
But hold on.
and judo throws?
Let me get mine out, man. I can honestly see him like go fucking, you know, Goldberg, then get outlasted. That I can get behind. Like, gets tired, Fiend takes advantage at that point. He gave him all he had, and the Fiend took it all.
Yeah,
That's not a squash. That's me taking all of that ass, as the Fiend's been doing. He's been taking
Yeah,
the
he
best
takes
shot
it,
from
yeah.
everybody, and then this ends the match.
That's what I said. With Goldberg's ass, we got max 5 minutes before he gasses out.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, they ring introductions, they look at each other, spear,
Hopefully he doesn't
jackhammer,
concuss himself.
spear, jackhammer, goes for the pin, Fiend kicks out, and then pops up. And then Goldberg maybe tries again, and then, we go into the end sequence there.
Yeah.
That'll get that you can stretch that out to maybe about 4 minutes.
Yeah, I say 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, you can do a lot between like this with Brock and Goldberg.
They did a lot.
In 90 seconds, they fucking tore the house down. You know what I mean? So, and even at Mania, they did 6 minutes, and it was still good.
Yes.
I thought that Brock when that Brock one was actually a really good match.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You're gonna hit it because it's roster.
I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, holy shit, they gave us some real time, and these two actually put in a little bit of work. Okay, and this was a time when Brock Lesnar put in 0 fucking work.
Yeah.
Okay, literally less than anybody could possibly do, and still get a big ass paycheck for it.
And you know something? He did his shit. He did his shit.
I give Vince this one. I guess he must have that one. Say, listen, at the Rumble, you're gonna earn those fucking millions that I've been paying you. Okay, you've been coasting because pretty much at the Rumble, he did more work there than he combined since he's come back.
He hasn't missed an episode of Raw this year.
People have been noticing.
Go figure.
Yeah, but I just want to.
Motherfucker showed up at a blizzard.
Can we get the house party though? Can we get the Brock party?
Brock party? Baby shark, baby. First off, that's still one of my favorite gifts. No, you know what's great? I forgot who it was. I think it was MVP when MVP's coming out and during the Rumble, you see Brock just chilling in the corner doing this shit.
He was doing that. I saw that. I was like, trademark, motherfucker. We brought that back. I'm telling you. They're listening to
Brock, we know you're listening, you diverticulitis some bitch. We know you're listening. First off, don't find me.
If you get mad, he has the white card.
First off, I'm crippled. Alright? Leave me be.
You remember Zach Gowen?
Yeah.
You think crippled is gonna stop him?
Dude, Zach Gowen downstairs, bro.
That man can run.
I can still run. It's just my wrist. I can run. Shit.
I can guarantee you Brock Lesnar is in better shape than you at the current moment.
Right, currently, yes.
Yeah. I would say so.
Yeah.
What I'll do? Trip him.
Good luck with that.
That's right. Or put him in a cage. It's a beast in the cage. What you gonna do, Brock?
Or running zigzags.
Don't wear staring at you and just run away.
Oh man.
Please don't kill me.
But he isn't deer hunting. He'll hunt your ass down right quick. Shoot your ass.
I know.
Yeah, that's happened in another company.
So
that other company.
This one.
That other company.
That other company.
The one that Eddie is the leader of the militia.
The other company.
That pissant company.
The leader of the militia.
The ones that are creeping back up to $1 million. The ones who are going.
Oh!
The one.
Now all of a sudden,
the
ratings matter again. Who would have known when NXT was winning in ratings?
They won what? Twice.
They won twice. It didn't matter then, though, right?
It mattered.
About the in-ring product.
They got 2 wins and 1 draw. They got 2 wins and 1 draw.
Hey, Charlotte Flair was on. All right, that's all 20.
And nobody wanted to watch.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that's another topic.
That was
before we switch to the other company. Can I please jump back and because I have a statement that I want to say, and yes, I know everybody else is going to say this. I want Bianca at Mania against Charlotte and Rhea.
Raise your hand if you disagree.
Bianca?
I want Bianca added to the match. I want Bianca.
A triple threat?
Yes!
You want me to tell you why?
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
I am afraid of this match because it's like...
I'm not.
Is Charlotte going to put over Rhea or is Charlotte going to win the NXT I'm sorry.
Even if she does, dude. If she wins it, she won the Women's Royal Rumble. I'm cool with it. If she doesn't, Bianca gets it, she just made a new star. If they both lose, Rhea's looking like a dominant champion. This is a can't-lose situation.
If only Charlotte
wins.
If Charlotte wins, it's still legitimate.
It's still legitimate.
It's still. Dude, do you remember the work that she put in?
Did you see the girls that put in?
10-time champion.
Yeah, the old Charlotte. This plastic fucking version of Charlotte.
Charlotte can still go, but she just put on 2
Eddie, this is the exact reason why I want it to be a triple threat. First off, Rhea looks like a star.
Yeah.
The only problem is she's not great on the mic. And to carry this feud, and this is gonna sound familiar. To carry this feud, you needed another piece. The other piece is Bianca Belair.
Ratchet.
Because Bianca Belair is the star.
Hold on, go over there and just fix your ponytail.
She looks like a star.
Fix your braids.
She looks like a star.
You even go here?
That was good. That's what I'm saying. You see what I mean? She looks like a star. She acts like a star. She can talk on the microphone, and she'll make these promos so much
I can
better.
understand a triple threat. So, because, Bianca could take the L there and preserve both.
Preserve both
Dude, you
girls.
see how good she looked in the women's rumble?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But all the stuff they done to build up Rhea to her lose to Charlotte.
But this is the thing with Rhea, right? And this is why.
And then we're gonna count that as a. I can understand they're counting it because Ric Flair's Ric Flair's,
Give me your money.
title count doesn't
Hold
count.
our money.
Yeah. No, let me explain this to you. All right, Eddie, you just said that Charlotte Flair is boring where she is right now, right? What's gonna rejuvenate her? If she wins that title and goes down to the best women's division in the company.
If she goes back to NXT,
If she holds the belt, she's gonna have to.
But I don't want to see this bitch flip flopping through Raw and NXT.
No.
I don't want to see her defending the title on fucking Monday Night Raw against fucking trash.
No, because it's an NXT title. It's the NXT title. So she's gonna have to go down to NXT. And what's Charlotte gonna do there? She's going to elevate every single girl down there.
Like Charlotte Flair can do what Peyton Royce and Billie Kay did when they were going from Raw to NXT to SmackDown, defending their titles.
Those women's tag team championships that you wanted. You were there. You were there. You held the side.
And you know what?
Heroes.
Yeah, I wanted it. And you know what? The right ones have it now, and now they're the longest
You mean the ones that
reigning,
team together?
longest reigning,
Send you a single match.
defending, undisputed.
When's the last time they were on NXT?
Yeah, when were they a team?
The Kabuki Warriors are iconic.
No, they're not. Because you know what? They don't even got a real song. They got a DJ Clue mixtape version of it. All right, that's a blend.
They gave
That's
them their own song.
They got a blend.
They got no fucking car master.
I don't know about when's the last time they were on a commercial?
My homegirls were on Monday Night Raw defending the belts, right? Then they went to NXT
Against some of the greatest local jobbers in that town.
and what? They won.
They won.
Then they went to SmackDown.
Yep.
And your woman couldn't even beat the champions who defended the
Head up.
They couldn't do it.
It took two other teams to help get those belts off.
No.
If I recall,
Last time I checked, did they pin them?
No.
They were the Iconics pinned by the Kabuki
If I
Warriors.
recall,
And I don't know how they
who
did it.
was on TV? You know what I mean? Who's been on TV? I could have sworn I saw two little Asian girls. I didn't see two Australian chicks running around.
Yeah, they're red. It's called Ice
I know who they are.
It's called
I know
Ice
they
Up.
are.
Steve Smith said it.
Titus Catering doing dishes.
They are not in Titus Kid.
They are in Titus Catering.
No, they are not.
They are models.
They are not in Titus Kid.
They are models. They
And
are
when
not
they're not doing
what
dishes, they're taking Instagram posts. They're posting on Instagram. Because that's all they're fucking doing.
But they can't.
Do they have a popular podcast?
Do they have for a right moment to go in and then just smash these chicks?
All right.
How many subscribers does Peyton Royce and Billie Kay have to their YouTube channel?
One answer. Who with us? Who with us? Hands up. Hands up. You know
There's only two.
But no. But you know something, Eddie?
We keep all the exclusive content.
That's right. Everything we know about them going skydiving. Huh? Or her and Sean Spears out having bungee cord stuff or whatever.
You know.
And besides, somebody had to make those belts prestigious.
Yeah.
Did Sasha Banks and Bailey do anything?
I didn't know.
Last I checked, they didn't do anything with those belts.
Yeah, the Asians have done it.
Yeah, what have they done? They were fighting separately.
What's their WrestleMania record?
One's getting knocked out, the other one's fighting by
Did
herself.
Asuka lose her WrestleMania debut?
That was her streak.
Did she? Her streak was done.
Over. Benito.
At least they'll be on WrestleMania this year. At least they'll be at WrestleMania this year.
Here, hold this up.
The Iconics will be at WrestleMania this year.
Oh, of course.
Fuck my word.
If not, the day after.
Handing out paper plates at Titus Catering for people who have the chicken.
No, they might come back and just triumphantly go to 2-0 on WrestleMania.
Oh, shit. Drop it, man. Look out.
Bang! Drop the mic.
Undertaker ain't got shit on it.
Not nothing. Not nothing.
No, he's gonna ride on a motorcycle and run into the side of your truck.
Thank you.
Oh, we do have another company. And by the way, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I'm talking about it.
No.
If they haven't watched it in 3 minutes, the show is officially over.
No.
In 3 minutes.
No.
I can. Please.
No.
Fine.
No.
Fine. Y'all got 15.
You know what we can do?
What?
You know what we can do?
What?
Remind Eddie that the Iconics are the second
Second.
longest reigning women's champion, but
Second.
most title defenses.
That's right.
It's like comparing CM Punk's reign to Brock Lesnar's
Second.
reign. Well, CM Punk had the second longest reign,
Bars.
but he defended his belt.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
I see that.
Nobody remembers
It's like AJ Lee and Nikki Bella.
The Iconics would have been a tag team matchup. Wouldn't have been Oscar versus Bailey.
Yeah.
It would have been Oscar versus
Second.
Becky. It would have been Becky and someone versus the Iconics.
Second. Nobody remembers number 2. You know what second place is? Second place is just the first loser.
Hey, people still chant CM Punk. They're going to be chanting for Billy King and Peyton Royce.
I guarantee you, the day they come back, the crowd's gonna pop.
They ain't ready for it.
The crowd's gonna pop.
They ain't ready for it.
They're gonna pop. Eddie, I'm
Yeah,
telling
they're
you,
gonna pop off into the fucking.
You're joking.
Okay, that's what they're gonna pop off. They're gonna pop off to the bathroom.
Leave our girls alone.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
That's just what we do.
But we do have another company, I guess we
Ten
can
of
discuss.
10 of them.
10 of them?
Put it on the screen.
All right. Those look like it hurt.
Somebody want to tell me this wasn't a good segment? Somebody want to tell me this wasn't a good segment?
Don't look at me.
You gonna tell me this wasn't a good segment?
Don't look at me.
You had.
Sandman did it better.
Actually, Bully did it better. Bully flip.
See, that argument right there.
No.
I hate that argument.
It's not a knock.
But I hate that argument that people are throwing out there. First of all,
It's not a knock. I'm not saying it in a knock way. I'm not saying.
I hate that argument that people we've already seen that before. How much stuff have we seen at WWE that we've seen before?
I'm not complaining about that part of it at all.
And I love the WWE loyalist puppets who say, "Oh, they just copied WWE because WWE just did that during a strap match."
No, they didn't.
AEW announced it first. I've seen some arguments
They didn't even do
where
it.
people are saying that the strap match, they copied the strap match. I said, are you fucking
Dude,
people
why is Cody
insane?
taking these fucking bumps, dude? Like,
Dude,
God
as
damn.
somebody who has done some dumb shit, I have felt the belt across my back and
Yep.
the Singapore can across my back. I'd rather take the belt.
I've taken a chair shot.
Listen, Nick.
Not fun.
Nick, I am going to just ignore that comment. As Gabe said, I'm not taking the bait. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm done. I'm retired. She's actually, because she wants to be called a she, a very nice lady with some cool t-shirts. Eddie, you were saying?
But that segment was wonderfully produced.
Yeah, it was very well done.
It was wonderfully executed. The emotion was there. Cody can tell a story in the ring off his facial expressions like nobody else can.
I'm trying.
Agreed.
No,
Okay.
Dude, stop.
MJF,
Stop.
you really wanted to hit him. That was a plan. I heard that was a plan.
Yeah, that was a plan.
But I would not have been surprised if a legit fan went after, because that's how mad you got at him watching him in that ring do that shit. You're just like, dude, I'm gonna go fuck you up, man. You can't be hitting somebody across the back. Like, oh, that was just.
Now, Dominic, I gotta disagree. I
every-
thought Daniel Bryan versus the Fiend was a very good match.
Yeah, I thought it was a good match.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan always brings out a good match of people and stuff. So I wasn't surprised with that. But that the segment was just perfectly executed.
Gabe, stop. Go ahead, continue.
Listen, Gabe. If at this point, man, whatever gets that belt off of Riho and on TV and just.
You okay? No, Eddie has been fair with the women's division.
Like I have said, pussy's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
And somebody's really got to cut fucking Kenny's fucking supply.
It was Kenny Omega.
Somebody's got to put Kenny in some detox, get him in some programs, get him off the fucking off that shit. Do better, because I've said this. The reason why this woman is still Hikaru Shida. Where the fuck is Shauna? Why haven't? You're welcome. You're welcome. I told you, give me a chance. Let me talk to Cody. Let me talk to AEW, and we'll get the Night Gear Collective thing. Go on.
It's over.
Go on. It's done.
Eddie, high five. You alright?
That shit is buried. I took care of that for you. I made some calls. You know, we wrote Awesome Karloff.
Yep.
She's okay.
Mel and Luther.
Mel and Luther can go be jobbers now.
Yep.
Brandy can go back to valeting for her husband, and we can move on from that atrocity.
Looking good too. by
Okay.
the way.
Can I say something about the Nightmare Collective?
It's a wrap.
It's still in their archives.
Not everything in the. Every company has a few tapes that they want to not let you watch again. Okay. Every company has some skeletons.
So we're
in their
gonna pretend
closet.
like Katie Vick isn't a thing.
Exactly. Oh. We're not gonna pretend like Mae Young didn't give birth to a hand.
Brandon Cutler.
Hey, I'm telling you,
Barry Horowitz made a career being a jobber. Leave Brandon Cutler alone.
First of all, that's aside from the finest jobber.
Yep.
Okay.
Reeves.
He is the GOAT of jobbers. You put some
That
respect.
Brandon Cutler is like 0-20 right now.
Conan Reeves wishes he could be a jobber. Conan wishes he could be a jobber.
All right, really quick. Anybody in the chat? Gabe, Carl. We need to know: does Conan Reeves Does he have a win? I just need to know if he has a win. Because if he has one win, he's no longer the finest jobber. You gotta give it to Cutler. No, I don't think so. Please don't bring that name back. That was the greatest. That's gonna be a who. That's a who.
Huh? What the fuck?
Wait, like, how did you miss this one?
Nobody in the NXT. You guys are usually keen on this shit.
That shit was fire. The crowd was rocking it. We were rocking.
That belonged on USA Network.
Yes, that should have been on.
We get Elias.
Yeah, you could have had Elias with Boogie hanging as like the backup, like backup drums.
Hello, my name is Elias. And I'm here.
Conan doesn't even have a win in NXT UK.
He did?
No, doesn't even have one there.
God damn it.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna sing a song.
But yeah, getting back to AEW.
It's called Riho Go.
I am all for. I at this point, have her lose the belt.
No way Jose has wins, by the way.
Have her lose the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Let Nyla hold the belt. Let the we know Twitter's gonna melt. We know this. The anti-alphabet people are gonna come out in drones. Kyle's gonna put up some fake Twitters and some fake Facebook pages and just go in under an alias or something.
Nope, not me. I've never done anything like that.
You know,
never friend requested Nia Rose and asked her if she's never mind.
I ain't gonna do that.
Huh?
So
I ain't gonna do that.
No, I've never done it either. Right?
Whatever gets the belt off, Riho. And get it on some.
So we got another thing we're not liking about AEW.
I said the women's. I've been telling you, I'm making calls. I'm trying to get this women's division thing straightened out, man. It's a work in progress, you know. Cody can be kind of stubborn, like you know. Those Rhodes people can be kind of stubborn.
Yeah.
You know the cons. You know, rich billionaires. They're stubborn. But we're working on it.
Okay.
One thing at a time. We got rid of the Nightmare Collective.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I got a pillow.
Yep.
You know, we're gonna make.
It's just a regular ass pillow.
We're gonna make history.
I like it's rock.
Impact had their first women's heavyweight champion. We're gonna have our first women's champion. You know.
No, I'm not taking the bait.
I'm not taking the bait on that. But let me go back to what you were saying with the whole with the 10. I'm gonna jump on what you said about the 10 lashes, because the 10 lashes thing, I loved it. I thought it was great. Like you said, Cody can sell anything with his face right now. Like, his storytelling is great. MJF kicking Cody after the 10 lashes was fun. Was a cherry on top.
Kick him right in the dick and take the fuck off.
Dick kick city. Shout out to Brian Zane. Like, just blasted him. Another thing, I don't know if you guys saw the article that I posted about what happened between him and Dave LaGreca from Busted Open.
Yes.
Dude,
MJF went in.
MJF went in. I forgot. It started with.
Did you see his tweet?
Huh?
I'm watching this show, and this woman's on here, 1,000 pounds, and got a boyfriend. If you would single, you're a loser.
That's not.
I was like, damn.
No, that's not.
He flamed everybody.
No, I'm gonna give the quick synopsis.
I'm
gonna give the quick synopsis of what happened with him and LaGreca, because he ended up calling into the show later on that day. Pretty much, MJF made a tweet talking about, Cody's gonna get his 10 lashes. LaGreca tweets at him. He goes, "You're a human piece of filth. You're a piece of shit," or whatever. And MJF responds back. He goes, "Well, after I'm done whipping your boy Cody, I'll go visit your wife and I'll leave some human excrement on her face." In other words, jizz on her face. To the point where his wife responded and was like, "You're not man enough to jizz on my face. Nobody is," or whatever. So then LaGreca's getting buried too, because his wife's like, "Oh shit, can't nut in your girl's face." So then MJF calls in the next day. LaGreca's legit pissed. It was like the best 10-15 minutes of radio ever. And MJF was just a total dick. That's why the running joke was the guy who ran up and hit him at the end of the night, that the quote-unquote fan who attacked him. The running joke was it was LaGreca flying down from Jersey all the way to Alabama just to go get him a piece of MJF. MJF is a fucking star. There's money written all over this kid. Cody sees it. That's why Cody pulled him in, and he's working with him right now.
You really had to correct that sentence.
What?
Nah, nothing.
But you know what I mean. But MJF is a fucking star. Cody knows exactly what he's doing with this young kid. Like,
Hi, Tasha.
You're not putting your body on the line unless you know what I'm saying. You know it's going to be good business. And I think right now AEW. I think everybody.
Can you imagine? He told them in the back.
Yeah.
Go hard.
Yes.
Because those were no gimmicks.
Yep.
They were not holding back. That was. Your mama came home and she.
Not thinking about you know who.
Okay, you know what that was?
Let it go.
Those lashings were.
By the way, my spoiler time's done, motherfuckers.
You know those lashes were. You didn't get home in time to get the mail, and your mama got that note from school.
Yep.
That you were acting up.
Yeah.
And that she had to come in for a conference.
You did the same thing I did.
Yep.
Got rid of that letter.
Mm-hmm. Like, huh? What? No, I ain't got no mail.
There was times that you didn't get there on time.
Like, look, you got a finger up, book.
And then motherfuckers want. You know what I hated? When voicemails were on the phones, you needed a password. So you call and voice the voicemails.
Yes.
If they called and leave a voicemail, it's like, fuck, man.
They call the house.
You're calling the house, not the voicemail.
You ever had like the virtual voicemail that when you pick up your phone, you hit a beep, 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 instead of the regular just beep, dial tone.
Hey, Dana!
You hear the beep, 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 so you know somebody called and you're like, fuck, what's that code? And you're trying to dial it in.
That's what I'm saying. It's like...
design my shirt, and if you guys would like a shirt that has a catchphrase of the UWO, y'all can hit up Ms. Ondina.
Yes. We have an idea for springtime coming up. And
can I be bucket naked in a video and have Dominique like do the oil for me?
I mean, if y'all can plan that out, if y'all can plan that out in your own time, go right ahead. I'm not going to be a part of this.
Did I just say that on live?
You did. Like I said, y'all can handle it.
I'm about to get cussed out.
Y'all can plan this.
I'm about to get cussed out. All right.
Nope, spoiler.
Oh, Nick did it! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Don't do it! No!
Nick did it!
We haven't talked about it yet. Nick, erase that message. And anybody who's seen it, don't look yet.
And boy, did you butcher Tyreek's spelling of his name. You spelled that way as possible, man.
You spelled that like Tyreek Hill.
The culture is mad at you.
What the hell did he write there? Is that supposed to say Tyreek?
Yeah.
The fuck?
All right, guys. You know what? Fuck it. Nick did it. All right, guys.
Hold on, wait.
Put it on the screen.
If you guys didn't even notice, directly behind us, right? Eddie, I know you're not a fan of the show. You don't watch it. Me and Kyle just need a few minutes to talk. If y'all don't even notice, behind us, we're literally at Truth right now. This is Truth behind us with the young ladies that are partaking in dancing and stuff. But, all right, Eddie, take a couple minutes, have a smoke break, because...
I was going to sit here and do my Pete Dunne.
This is a big rich town.
All right, we got to talk about it, all right? I'm so pissed. But then again, I'm so happy because Power is over. The series is done. I called it a year ago.
Did you call Tasha being that fucking stupid?
Huh?
Did you call Tasha? Mom,
I don't know my series.
I got some shit on the cop. If he tries to act up, it's all good. We are clear. Yes. Don't do nothing. I'm gonna put the gun in this motherfucker's bedroom
while I'm fucking him. While I'm getting some dick. Boy, you stupid. By the way, for those of you who don't watch the show Power, I personally love the show. I think it's great. What they did, I think, when was the last episode before the final five? Was what, like November?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, it was in November. So they ended the mid-season finale in November where the main character, Ghost, got shot. First off, you didn't even know if he was dead or not. And then once they came back, what they did was the last 5 episodes were literally 5 episodes of all the suspects and their story around the time that Ghost gets killed. So it literally came down to the final 3 people, which were his wife Tasha, son Tariq, and Sax, who was like an FBI agent who's been trying to get at him for.
And he's like, dude, you have Sax, you had everything.
Everything was lined up perfectly.
Even the one person who could defend himself was dead. But crispy, talk, Chris, done.
Ash is floating in the wind. Dude, when he came back at the end of this. I was like, oh shit, he's alive. And I'm like, wait, no, that's that Ghost thing where everybody just started seeing Ghost again. But the scene I've been waiting for over 2 years now, a year or two. I called it about a year ago. I said Tariq, and yes, spoilers, done. Tariq killed Ghost. All right, the scene where he goes to kill his dad. Woo! That was some straight. Damn. gangster shit.
It's gangster.
He told him, he was like, motherfucker, I gave you a chance. I gave you the chance to come clean. He's like, you're doing the same thing you said I was doing to you. I'm standing in your fucking way. And they slow-moed the bullet when he pulled the trigger, and you see the slow motion of the bullet just flying. And it's, oh my God. I was like, yes, yes, yes. And then everything after that, it was a great culmination. That's how you won the show. You gave us a ton of characters you cared about that you invested in.
And you killed every one of them but 3.
Except 3. Well, no. But you know something? First off, Tommy is the greatest character of all time on a TV show. I don't give a fuck.
Tommy Ruckus on Boondocks?
Well, he was racist. He don't like my porch monkey ass. I'll be coon sitting you 2 little nigglets with... But no, to me, Tommy was one of the greatest characters ever. So gangster. So gangster.
Vic.
Oh, what did Victor say?
Vic.
Some guy
Vic.
killed a ghost. This is a horror show.
Oh my God. You don't even know.
I think they're talking about American Horror Story.
Yeah, it was weird. As a matter of fact, I ain't even watched Game of Thrones. Way better than Game of Thrones. As a matter of fact, I put that up against any series finale I've seen in a very long time. The last night,
I almost cried, man.
But you didn't know it was coming, though. This one we knew it was coming.
He was by himself, man. Will's by himself, man.
I know. Ain't nobody else in the house gonna feel gone.
I got one sadder.
No, it wasn't even sad.
Dinosaurs.
Oh, they all died.
Dude.
When you know, when you grow up and you finally, and you know the real reason why they ended, because a comet was coming and that was the extinction.
And
they
like, just sat there.
Damn, they're all dead.
They're all just sitting there watching. But no, this ending wasn't sad. It was good. And the final 5 episodes, the way they literally told the same story in like all these different points of views, and how they lined everybody up to where they were, and then everyone's stories intertwining with everybody else's. It was so well done. Props to 50. Props to Homegirl who directed the whole shit. This was great. And then
Cedric the Entertainer.
Cedric the Entertainer got killed.
He got clapped.
Yeah, he got murdered. Lorenz Tate, I don't know how the fuck he didn't die.
That motherfucker. Yo, I could not wait. I wanted to see him dead more than I wanted to see Tyreek dead. I thought that Cedric the Entertainer was gonna off him.
Honestly, I did too.
That motherfucker is now the biggest fucking.
Yep, and then he got it, and everybody's story just lined up perfectly, and the way everything played out was so well done. These 5 episodes were fun. If you don't watch the show, watch the last 6 episodes of the show. That's all you need to know about what just happened.
A ridiculously huge gaping hole and of a plot hole, though. The last time Tommy saw Tasha, he was about to kill her.
Yes, he was.
And this ended the relationship.
Yes.
Tasha's now taking a murder rap for her son, and isn't going to throw Tommy under the bus after all that snitching that they've been doing.
Tommy gone though.
Motherfucker, it's Tommy. He's easy to find.
I know. That's why we got. You know something? That's why we got to wait to 2024.
Yep.
But not even that. The new season. What is it? The new show. What is it? The Book of Ghosts.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1 starts this coming fall. Cannot fucking wait for that. It's them back in 1996 where Ghost rose to his power. Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I just seen you doing this.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, 1996. It's going to show you when they actually, like, Ghost's rise to power. The kid that plays Tommy, if you ever watch the show Shameless, he's the one who plays little Carl on the show. If you know Carl on that show, he's going to fit perfectly in.
One question.
Yes, sir.
What the fuck happened to Angela's accent?
Angela dead.
But as a kid, she didn't have her Spanish accent?
Well, she did, Poppy. She got that little. she got a little accent. So, but now it's like, all right, now I want to see them all as kids. Where the fuck's Kanan? When the hell does Tasha come into play? How the fuck did this shit happen with him and Angela when they really broke up? Tommy's just Tommy. I love it. I love this new season. I can't wait for this new show to start. And then in 2024, the story of Tariq. Keep it going. I love it. 50. You guys did a good job. Salute to you.
Now we can just concentrate on something, less scripted.
Okay. Oh yeah,
it's way less scripted. It's
still real to us.
It's still real to me, damn it.
And Ghost is dead and buried.
Yeah, or cremated. We don't really know.
We don't even know if he's really dead. But what we do know is
yes. Just so you know, Gabe, the kid who plays Carl Gallagher plays Tommy's young character on the new show that's going to be coming out, which I am fucking amped for. So if you know Carl Gallagher, you know what you're going to expect. And Tommy was the crazy trigger white boy.
And Shameless is buried too, right?
No, Shameless is shit.
Shameless is still going.
I mean, still going?
Yeah. Shit, it was like,
I gotta catch up.
It's like 15 seasons.
No, I think they're on like 10 or 11 now.
Well, I know in Europe they're on like 13 or 14.
That's a whole different Shameless.
Yeah, it's the European part. But you know Carl, the one that's on the American Shameless, right? The crazy the younger brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to play Psycho Tommy, the young version of Psycho Tommy, which I can't fucking wait for. Oh, it's like Ryan Reynolds being casted as Deadpool.
Can I get my Drew McIntyre on right now?
The Drew McIntyre, sure. 3, 2, 1.
Put it on the screen!
It's that time of the week.
Yeah! Here at the UWO podcast, we're known for a couple of things. That's you know.
We do actually have a very special burial of the week.
Do you want to put his first?
Yes, because this one is, I don't know if we can say our biggest fan.
He's one of the biggest. Man, we have all good.
I mean, all of our fans are great, but this is probably our furthest fan away from us.
Like, definitely the furthest.
Yeah, furthest away. I mean, like, we know we have some people in other countries that watch us, but this is the one.
Shout out to the UK.
Shout out to the UK, because this is one of our boys who's been down with us for a very long time. He stays up to what, like 3, 4 in the morning to actually watch us.
He's doing it right now.
He's literally doing it right now, and literally just commented. Yeah, I haven't even watched Power yet. Well, I gave you a spoiler alert. You should have watched it. But no, this guy has been supporting us, has done a lot for us, has brought a lot of you guys here. So it's time to turn the floor over to Mr. Gavin Knotts.
Gavin Knotts.
Hi guys, and welcome to my burial of the week here, exclusively only on the UWO podcast. I'm Gavin Knotts Fletcher, the white motherfucker in the chat room. Yeah, I went there, but still, I just want to thank ever so much for them guys supporting me on their show this week. I do apologise about the poor lighting because we're having bad weather at the moment. I'm currently recording this at 9 o'clock in the morning, only a few hours before the podcast granted, but I just wanted to say to you guys that I want to give this as a two-parter as the network providers that are actually happening here in the United Kingdom towards the likes of WWE and the likes of AEW. Start with AEW, that's a great product that's thriving at the moment. I enjoy watching it, granted because I'm subscribed to feind.tv. Hey, had to get a plug in, didn't I? It's a free pin, by the way. No, that's not a cheap plug, that's an expensive one. That's the one pacemaker. Fuck. Need to plug that back in. But anyway, I digress on that. Anyway, what I'm saying to you guys at home is the way ITV is looking after AEW, because it's getting quite shoddy at the moment, because they promised to upload on the ITV hub and they don't upload it at the time they say they do. It's frustrating because I feel sorry for some people that want to watch it on free-to-air TV. You can do. I'm not criticising you being a cheapskate, not paying that little bit of fee a month to watch it live like everyone else, but it's worth paying for because you divide it by the week. Great, fine. A lot of people spend it on other things, granted, you've got other things, but then you expect the free TV a few days later, don't you? You expect it on the ITV hub a certain time, certain date, and it seems like they can't handle it. They can't put it up on time. They can't do anything right.
It's in a wonder or two if it sounds better.
AEW at the moment. A lot of fans are getting pissed off, which I've noticed on numerous groups. So this is why I'm saying to you guys in America, this is why I'm putting these as my burial of the week, because you look at the way it's been handled, because it's really frustrating me to see people looking at AEW, granted in a positive light, to watching a next generation wrestling in 2020.
Oh, okay. Alright, so you know what we'll do? We're going to have to do a switch up then. Gavin, what I'm going to do, if it's okay with you, I'm going to post a video on the UWO page, because it was giving me a little issue because it's coming out of the Google Drive instead of a direct email or a direct file. So what I'll do is I'll actually post Gavin's video on our UWO page to make it a little bit easier for everybody. So, and plus it is kind of long, so we'll throw it right onto our page.
Okay.
So anybody who wants to see Gavin's burial of the week, you can definitely check it out there. Because trust me,
we'll tag you.
yeah, you know we got you, Gavin. So figure this out. It's been a while.
We get it.
So
with UWO technical difficulties.
that's what we're known for.
That's our gimmick.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you want me to go first? You got me? I want to go first.
Well, I actually loaded a photo up for you because I know you wanted to bury somebody in particular.
No, I switched it.
Oh, you did? Okay, well then I won't use the photo. But go ahead.
I switched it only because I caught up and watched the rest of Monday Night Raw.
Oh.
And something happened on Monday Night Raw where the winner of the 2020 Royal Rumble went up against that 24/7 champion.
Oh, yes.
And told him literally in 3 seconds after I put this mic down, I'm going to kick you in the face, and the match is going to be over. In 3 seconds,
after you dropped the mic,
he dropped the mic, he kicked him in the face, and the match, Mojo, get your ass in this fucking hole, man. Good damn. They finally give you a fucking title run, something that R-Truth has been carrying on his damn back, the whole fucking Jobber division on his back for months now.
Tight catering.
No, Tight Catering can't even carry it like R-Truth did, man. There ain't nobody can carry a Jobber division like R-Truth.
Yeah, that's true.
Not nobody. But just tell your whole jaw that got kicked the fuck off of its frame on Monday night. Hashtag
do better.
Just do better, man. Damn, do better with your life. That was a quick one. Go ahead.
Well, what'd you expect from Mojo fucking Rollins?
Dude, he took literally 3 seconds.
Can I piggyback off what you just said and make my burial quick because I really don't have one?
Go ahead.
Can I bury the fact that they suspended the 24/7 championship again?
Yeah.
Stop doing that.
Dick David's in the building.
What is
David or Jonathan? But it's David.
No, it's David.
Yeah.
Brother Dave. It's my triplet right there.
Oh, yeah?
I was the black twin. But no. Stop suspending the 24/7 championship. That is not a 24/7 championship because the moment you suspend it, it kills 24/7 because it's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Not 26, 23 in the third. You know, it's not that. If it's a 24/7 title, the belt should always be on the line. So Drew McIntyre should be 24/7 champion right now. In my eyes. Just throwing that out there.
Could we just get rid of that?
What the hell
24/7
is a
title?
24/7 championship?
Now it's to the point where they should get rid of it.
What the fuck is a 24/7 championship?
It's legitimately bad now.
It
I'm not a fan.
should be the 24/7 365 Euro Continental Championship.
7-Eleven.
Well, no,
title.
yeah, 7-Eleven. It should be that. As a former champion, you know, I do hold some prestige with that belt, but at the same time,
All that prestige is lost.
yeah, I know.
See, this is why they had to take it off of fucking poor R-Truth. He's got to carry around all these jobbers.
Literally.
Man, the poor man, he's in his 40s. I'm sure his back hurts.
Literally.
Fucking poor R-Truth. Got a back.
He did his thing. He tried, but no. I'm sorry.
got
I
a bionic
officially
spine.
give up on the 24/7 champion. I no longer give two
I've
shits
been
about that
giving
belt.
up on that damn fucking paperweight.
I've given
title.
up on that belt.
I've given up.
I'm not fickle. I do that. Literally, that's all I said.
Who the fuck is Takahashi? Isn't it Tanahashi?
No, Takahashi. That's the time bomb.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, the one that broke his neck and came
All
back.
right,
Yeah, there's a Takahashi and there's a Tanahashi.
Yes, and shout out to New Japan. They're running MSG again in August.
And somebody
Yeah, 'cause
is pissed about that.
Well, start giving them crappy ass fucking shows on MSG.
Somebody
Maybe the Garden will,
Oh shit, Mr. Impact, what's good?
maybe the Garden will call if they
We're
have crappy
literally in
shows
mid
on.
burials right now, Rinaldi.
Fucking A.
So far, Mojo Rawley has caught it, and also
The 24/7 championship's officially buried in my ass.
Can I pour out some liquor? Because it was such a good thing.
It's on the table.
It was, what table?
Oh, on the fridge.
It was on the fridge, okay.
Don't pour it out though.
No, don't worry about it. I'll come back to it.
Don't waste liquor.
Yeah,
Don't worry, I'm not going to
Matter of fact, while you're there, bring me some of that too. Pain meds is wearing off. So, but Eddie, burial of the week. What do you got?
I really don't have a burial. Just have a few things I want to touch on.
Go for it.
Dash
Thank you, Rinaldi.
Dawson. I read some things that big ups to you guys for turning down $1 million a year, but apparently they're holding out because they want full creative control.
Not gonna happen.
Do you boys do realize who you work for, right? If you really if you really think,
Not bring me any.
What?
The alcohol.
What alcohol?
All the stuff that's on top of my fridge.
it's like if you gentlemen really think that the crazy senile old man is going to give up
Riddick Moss. He's greatness.
Creative control, full creative control of your characters to you guys. You guys are dumber than Rusev. Okay, because we know for a fact that Vince will be like, yeah, sign right here, and then take that all right back. And he will put in there that legal mumble jumble jargon into that contract where if you guys do not work, he will fuck you hard. So
Jeff Hardy.
hold on to your scruples, hold on to your morals, and get the fuck up out of there. Get the fuck up out of there. If these two gentlemen continue to boast that you guys are such great tag teams,
They are a good tag team, bro. What is wrong with you, Eddie?
venture out of the fuck. Go back to NXT. They can use some tag teams down there. But
honestly,
get the fuck out of the E and go. I don't care where you go. Go to the Indies. Go to Impact. Go to Ring of Honor. They have tag teams in Impact. They have tag teams in Ring of Honor. They have division.
I can do it right now if you want, Gabe.
AEW has a division. Fuck, Japan has a tag team division that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't compare it to AEW's.
AEW's tag team division.
It's actually really good.
It's really good.
Stacked.
It's stacked. So
I mean, they got.
get the fuck out of there, okay? Because you are literally doing nothing. You have tag teams that are literally one-man tag teams.
They got. Whoa. You got a fucking one-man tag team over there in AEW, sir. That being the Young Bucks.
And the sad part is, they're not even using Montez Ford. How you not gonna use the greatest one-man tag team in NXT history?
I know my one tag team guy got a date on Friday.
I'm saying, you're using Otis. Otis more.
Otis is over. Otis is over.
So is Montez. He hasn't been seen on TV in weeks.
Ain't watching. All right, it's over.
Like, seriously, the tag team division is just so dead. And another thing that bothers me is, why are we getting Miz and Morrison as a tag team again? They're going to be fucking champions again.
I'm okay with that.
Oh,
I'm
fucking
okay with
Christ's sake.
I'm okay with it.
Bro,
They literally,
you gotta let the hatred for the Miz go, man.
fuck the Miz.
Let it go.
Why?
Personal form.
Seriously, why did John? This is why John Morrison came back.
Shout out to George.
He's getting on his age.
Dude.
He wants that last big payday because he knows after this he's pretty much probably done.
Morrison can still go.
But after this 5 year, no, Morrison's in his 40s.
Actually, yeah, that's right. He's in his
Yeah.
40s. Yeah, damn, that was
So-
20 years ago.
ridiculous shit.
He's in ridiculous
Yeah.
shit.
He's a
So
great
he
shit.
went in and got his last big payday, but Jesus Christ, I've never seen a guy get killed off so quickly.
He's
Oh,
not
Morrison was not getting killed.
Oh, they stuck him back. They stuck him back with the
He lost
Miz.
the match.
He's gonna go carry that fucking paperweight
He's
in
the
the
guy,
Miz
the
again.
guy that has one of the highest rated shows not wrestling WWE on USA.
He beat AEW. He did 450,000 in the ratings this week.
It's actually pretty good for USA.
Yeah,
But what did AEW do?
That's a wrestling show.
Exactly.
It's the only
Okay.
sole show for the promotion.
Listen, the Miz can go do his little fucking TV show, his little reality show on fucking USA Network and get the fuck out the ring. Okay, the King of Saw style can go fuck himself.
He's not a
Miz is a bad
bad wrestler,
wrestler.
and he's a great talker.
Yeah.
You just hate him because he beat your hero Cena at WrestleMania.
Because he ruined my fucking one WrestleMania main event. Damn straight. You know how much that goddamn fucking event cost me? I had to travel to Georgia. You know how much that shit cost me?
Question.
That shit cost me like half my income tax.
How many motorcyclists did you pass?
Wait, I got a question.
Fuck them too.
I got a question. Which color John Cena shirt were you wearing that night?
Did you have the Fruity Pebbles?
Was it
I was
red,
not wearing
blue, orange, purple, or green?
He had his iconic shirt.
He literally has all those colors.
Iconics weren't even a fucking thought then.
Actually,
We had
Billie
a-
Kay was killing it.
She was killing it in June.
She really is a good
Billie
wrestler.
Kay's not a bad wrestler. She's really not.
Really?
Yes.
She doesn't show that on fucking WWE TV.
Because it's WWE. They shoot her.
She sucks in the ring. She is the queen of soft style.
Class, here is your homework. Before Billie Kay got to fucking NXT, I would like you to look at 3 matches she did, and you tell me if she showcases any of them.
She was in Shimmer. She fought against girls like Asuka, Mercedes Martinez, and she was actually the longest reigning champion in history.
Billie Kay can
actually wrestle. They just don't use her as a wrestler.
Trash.
By the way, and before you get to your burial, can I just have a moment?
What's that?
Huh?
I sounds like I already did my burial.
Oh, okay. All right, she already did your burial. So burial week's over. I want to respond only because we are heavily broadcasting, and shout out to everybody that's in the All Hails Turn Facebook group.
Yeah.
And we also mentioned put on by my man Gabe.
Right.
But anyway. Also, shout out to the Wrestling Fantasy Warcraft, Warfare. I said Warcraft. Wow, bury my fucking stuttering ass. And also the NAW, who actually they show us a lot of love too. So thank all you guys. We appreciate the love and support. Yeah. But we gotta talk about that promo, bro.
Oh, the Baker's
promo.
Okay.
Which they gave her the mic and just said, "Have at it."
That was a heel turn.
And I don't care what you say. That was not a bad promo.
It wasn't.
That was actually very good. She got heat with the crowd by dissing fucking Baker Mayfield's trash ass in Cleveland.
She did.
She basically told JR everything that he has been saying for weeks now. You can't even get the names of the wrestlers right.
I'm one of the people that said Taz needs to replace his ass.
Dude, I did not think that was a bad promo at all. In fact, I actually gained some respect for Baker.
This is the thing that we got to think about, right? When it comes to that promo, Britt Baker isn't in the WWE system. Mm-hmm. There's no promo class. You're not one of Dusty's kids. You're not somebody who's working for a multi-billion-dollar company, not owner, but company that specializes in television storytelling. You're working in a new company that's been around for 4 or 5 months now, and people are still trying to get their footing. On the independents, you don't do a lot of promo work. Independents, it's all about what you can do in the ring.
Yeah.
Britt Baker, her context of what she said was fire. Her delivery wasn't great.
Right, I'm going to get to that. Don't worry about it.
It wasn't great. It wasn't a bad promo whatsoever, because like you said, everything she said in that promo was valid points, and there were great things, great things, and they were a pipe bomb. The difference is she doesn't know how to deliver the promo.
I thought it was delivered great.
Yeah, it's like someone rapping Tupac first off, fuck your bitch and the clique you claim. West Side to, you know what I'm saying? It's somebody doing that compared to first off, fuck your bitch in the clique. Like the emphasis, the way she's delivering the promo. It's not great because that's not something that she's been trained to do. Mm-hmm. She's trained to be a pro wrestler. In the ring, she's not. And a dentist. But you get what I'm saying? It's like,
I can't
promo
agree
work
with
for
that
them,
one.
promo work for AEW, and this goes across the board.
Well,
if it's outside of Dust,
if it's not Jericho or Moxley, when it comes to promos, everybody or Cody, everybody else is shaky. Even Kenny, because Kenny in Japan, he was speaking in Japanese for the majority of the time.
Not that great,
yeah, and Kenny as a promo isn't. No, I'll be honest. The one thing about Kenny is Kenny isn't a great promo. Same thing with the Young Bucks. They're not great promos.
No, I actually disagree there. I think the Young Bucks actually found their niche and they're doing really good.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But like, they're not great promos. They're not
Bucks,
huh?
No. This is out of kayfabe.
Yeah, we're breaking character for this one. Yeah, no, but like certain characters they're not trained to do that. They haven't been doing that this entire time. Their entire career, they're not being handed mics every Monday and Friday and Tuesday and Wednesday they go out there. They're not used to it. So for a girl like Britt Baker to actually go out there and do what she did, and it made it seem believable. If anything, it made the promo more real.
I liked it.
Because it wasn't scripted. It wasn't like Charlotte Flair coming out and talking like this. Mm-hmm. It was, I got some shit to say. I'm gonna say it my way.
Charlotte shitty ass woos.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's just little shit like that. Like,
can you stop? Stop, dude! Stop the hatred, child.
Yeah, exactly, Brian. In Japanese, they're really good. In English, Kenny still hasn't developed that interaction with us Americans yet. In a promo aspect, everyone in America respects Kenny is because the motherfucker is one of the best, if not the best wrestler in the world. You know what I'm saying? In that ring, 20 by 20, bell to bell. there's very few people who can keep up with this guy.
But the thing about it is, and I hate to say that, man, and I know I'm certainly going off key here, but in terms of the whole Kenny America aura, I mean, unless you follow New Japan Wrestling and you are an avid wrestling fan, as we are, I know we are, and as well as I say 99.9% of the people that follow us are, Kenny Omega is not a big name to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
So, in terms of like everybody says that this is Kenny putting over talent. You have to have a big name for yourself in order to pass that on.
True, but at the same time, the audience that AEW follows...
that's the problem.
Yeah.
If that would have happened off the rip, which should have happened, it should have been the Bucks, Cody, it should have been the Elite sitting on top, being dethroned by up-and-comers. But everybody was already, before the first show of AEW, this is not going to be about the Bucks and Kenny and Cody. Cody's going to be champion.
I think the people that saw All In realized that.
And then when that didn't happen, people were like, oh, wait, the Bucks champions. Oh, Cody. Oh, wasn't Kenny
a one-man tag team champion. Never won.
Why isn't Kenny a champion?
You only became a one-man tag team like, what,
so now,
a month and a half
now they're trying to rectify said problem by having... You know, you got Omega's a tag team champion with Hangman Page. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it's going to lead to a Bucks match with them two, and then that's when Page is going to do the turn. Yeah. And everything is going to lead to the Bucks
shout out,
title.
Getting yourself over.
Hangman Page got himself over.
Oh my God!
Got himself
and
over.
Shout out to the losers. Oh, look at this! A guy with a beard trying to get himself over. What the fuck is this crap? Do you remember Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Beer Money Incorporated.
And can people stop pretending like WWE invented everything?
But I actually saw people comment saying that a guy drinking beer is not going to get over. Are you fucking retarded?
Yeah, man.
As a matter of fact, for all the people who want to say Steve Austin jacked his gimmick from the Sandman.
Yeah.
He was the one coming out drinking beers and smoking a cigarette.
ECW.
And got
Best
over.
entrance ever, and it was simple. I just walked out.
Remember Scott Hall when he was having his problems?
Yeah. That got over as fuck.
It was funny as hell when he's in there.
It's because at the time, no one really knew how fucked up Scott Hall was.
The sad part is, at the time, man, it was probably actually true that he was in there drunk as fuck.
No, he was actually.
So then we can't pay homage to Jake the Snake Roberts?
Jake the Snake went in there.
He was in love with the Coco.
Hey, the great Alicia Fox.
I'm not going out there till I get an 8
How dare you say great Alicia Fox?
I just totally ignored that statement.
We got her going out there drunk.
Yeah, so fucking legends, right? Real legends.
At least she did it at a house show. She was smart enough not to do it on TV.
So yeah,
But getting back to the
Britt Baker thing. Yeah. But no, I agree with you 100%. It was a great promo.
You still can't throw super kicks there with life, though.
Yeah, no.
How the fuck you going out with the guy who made super kicks like
because every time she
basic wrist lock,
it goes over his shoulder while he's going to work.
Touche.
I do have a thing though. Actually, I want to go to this one. Since we're talking wrestling products, can I talk about the best wrestling product on television?
Preach!
On YouTube.
Preach!
As a matter of fact, I'm going to do it myself. I'm putting it on the screen.
Put it there!
NWA Power. They kill it every fucking week.
The best kept secret, that should be the loudest motherfucking thing.
They kill it every fucking week. Every week. And can I just say this? They have a stipulation, right? And it's a stipulation which I researched has not been done since 1984.
Which is?
The year I was born.
Youngin'.
I'm assuming you haven't watched last week's episode yet.
Not yet.
Okay. Pretty much that photo I just showed, which is right here, I'll throw it back up on the screen.
Put it on the screen.
There was a little promo between Nick Aldis and Marty Scurll.
Yeah.
And this is at the end of the last 10 minutes of the episode. They did this little sit down.
And shout out to Nick Aldis for getting that money and actually putting it on his case. Because that motherfucker look like money now.
Nick Aldis is my world champion. I don't give a damn what company you're in. Nick Aldis is my world champion. Because you know why? He pulled the swerve. And he even said it. He goes, after this promo, you're going to understand why they call me the dealer. This is the promo. Since you haven't watched it, this was the deal. Nick Aldis and Marty are going back and forth, and they're shooting. You know, Marty's talking about you don't know what it's like for every day of your life when everyone tells you should have won an MSG. You should have done this. You should have done this. And he goes, me getting this close to beating you for that world title last year at the Crockett Cup eats me up because I know I can fucking beat you. I know I can beat you. And Aldis is like, so what, you're just going to come in here and demand title shots because you're big money Marty now? He goes, what do I get if I win? Mm-hmm. Marty's like, what do you want? Pretty much just tells him, what do you want? He goes, you talking about the purse? You talking about your money for the night? Marty, you know, he's a little iffy on it, so all this goes, here's the deal. Here's the stipulation. You get your title shot in a place that is yet to be determined, the location, wherever they're going to have the show, because it's not going to be at GPS Studios. It's going to be outside. They're going to do the Crockett Cup in a bigger venue. It's the rematch a year in the making at the Crockett Cup. If Marty Scurll loses, and I want to see your reaction to this, if Marty Scurll does not win the NWA's World's Heavyweight Champion, he personally must refund every person in that building their money back. Money back guaranteed. Marty wins or he pays your ticket. Tell me that's not a good concept for a match.
That's gonna sell out. I'm gonna be free ticket back.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying.
Free tickets back.
It's either you spending your $20 to go watch the show, or you walking back out the door with $20. Like that, to me, that's money. That's a great promo. That's a great storyline right there.
Taking this ticket money and getting me some popcorn.
I love it. I even told Eddie about it while we were at work the other day. I was like, dude, you have to watch this promo because it's very well done. And one more thing, really quick, because I know Eddie's going to respond to it too. You know how we talk about championships and how titles mean jack shit nowadays, like the IC title and the US title.
I think they're starting to gain their prestige back.
All right.
I'll explain that in a second.
All right.
I'll explain that in a second.
Now the NWA TV
Both the
champion.
titles are sitting with a guy who passed and fought the drug test. So how's that a prestige getting?
I'll tell you in a
The
second.
other one's being held by Braun. I run around the ring, Strowman.
All right.
I'll tell you in a second.
All right, so the NWA just recently brought back their television title.
Oh,
Mind
this
you,
guy, he makes me laugh so hard.
all matches are 6:05 time limits, 6 minutes and 5 seconds for the time limit. They created a rule for the guy who's the current and new NWA TV champion, Ricky Starks, who, another kid, money. This kid's money. This young kid is money. I don't
He doesn't
know.
know karate?
Huh?
He doesn't know karate.
It's karate. You say it right. Emphasize on each.
My bad.
But no, this is the new rule that they created for the TV title. It's called the Lucky 7 rule. The TV champion must go through 7 title defenses, either by win or by draw, with 6 minutes, 6:05 time limit. After 7 wins, he is guaranteed a world's title shot.
Option C.
But not even an option. Well, technically, it's Lucky 7 option. But you know what I mean? It gives the belt a meaning. So now it's like, all right, every
Oh, you
time.
mean like the IC title used to mean that you were...
Or the United States Championship in WCW.
Yeah,
you held that, you were next in line. Which I think NWA, it's so... This is why I say it's the best show. It's so fucking simple. Everything makes sense. You got good guys, you got bad guys. The belts mean something. If you are holding a title, you are the champion. If you are defending a title, you know that there are people coming at your head. NWA does wrestling right. And I'm telling you guys, if you're not watching the show, it's an hour every week. Give it a watch. It's fucking worth it.
Especially the promos.
You won't bitch. You won't
Especially
complain.
the promos.
The promos are fun. Aaron Stevens, the Shooter Stevens now. They call him Shooter Stevens because he's a 3rd degree national champion. Fucking fire on the microphone. Eli Drake and James Storm is the NWA tag champions now. Fucking hilarious. They're both drunks. It's just great. All this representation of what a world champion should be, in my eyes. I'm sorry. NWA still the best, in my eyes, is the best show.
You're telling me Eli Drake made a smart move by not going to the...
Dude, Eli Drake has been fire. Fire.
Or James
NWA.
Storm has been vindicated for not signing that contract.
Same thing.
Because I remember, oh my God, he's so stupid. He was there in NXT. He should have signed that contract. He could have been reunited with Bobby Roode and been beer money again.
And our boy the Pope down there too. Pope there. And Eddie,
Shout out to the Pope. I know you watch.
as a matter of fact,
You fucked up on the Pope.
when it comes to promos, as a matter of
I
fact,
didn't know he was that good.
I'm throwing another person's name in there.
And oh wow,
What the hell?
What was that?
squeaky ass shit.
If you see 2 people just...
Oh, that's right. Gabe, I'm sorry, let me do it correctly. It's Eli Drake. Can't do it with this hand.
You mean to tell me that he did not use Damian Sandow correctly?
He's over the question mark. If this is coming towards you, what do?
I'm sorry.
You run.
I'm sorry.
You
I
run.
gotta disagree with you there.
Where?
Only because Damian Sandow was fucking over in WWE.
He was, and
Because he was over. Not because the company, he was over.
Dude, he carried...
Wait.
He carried The Miz as a stunt double.
Wrong.
He carried The Miz. Every time he came out with The Miz...
Gonna say it like this. The audience, before he linked up with The Miz, went to sleep on this guy whenever he came out.
Yeah, because he came out the intellectual genius to the masses.
He
I did like his song.
hooked up with The Miz. Fuck that, you're welcome. It's funny. Yo,
he still does it.
He hooked up with The Miz.
Uh-huh.
The Miz put some swagger on that boy. Made him his stunt double. This motherfucker is over.
Disagree.
As soon as they split up, fades off into obscurity.
Because they did nothing with him.
They did nothing.
They paired him with The Miz because The Miz is
you know what he was supposed to be
dead fish.
before he got up to the main roster?
Oh, I'm not done yet.
Okay,
because I'm getting tired of this missing.
He
All right?
carried The Miz.
Alex Riley. Everybody's like, who?
No, I like
Who? Everybody liked AI, right?
Yeah.
As soon as he left The Miz, faded off into obscurity. I'm not done yet.
Well,
What are your favorite?
you see the common denomination there?
Hold on, I'm not done
Miz
yet. UWO
bad.
episode 5. B team, go, go, go.
Oh, that's a winner.
B team,
That's a winner.
B team,
That's a Eddie. I'm
go.
with him on that one.
And
Who got them over?
Actually, correction. He didn't get the B team over. The B team got together
themselves over.
after they left the Miz. They didn't come the around.
They were Mr.
I'll come the B team.
They were the Mr. Rock.
Does anybody remember Bo Dallas's run before he got with the Miz? Everybody
believe.
You remember that shit? Did you get behind it?
Okay, first off, when he got kicked and screamed and dragged out of the NXT building when he fought against Neville, when he wore the mask, was the greatest thing ever. He's getting yanked out. He's like, "I'll rip your freaking shirt. I'll rip the shit." It was the fun. If you guys haven't seen it, go back. It's an episode of NXT. He's wearing a mask. Him and Neville. When he gets pulled out of the arena, it's the funniest 3 minutes you'll ever see.
How about the big man that never got eliminated from the Royal Rumble? Does anybody remember his huge run before he linked up with the Miz?
Who, Heath Slater?
No.
He never got eliminated from the Rumble.
No.
He was in there for like a year
Those
straight.
are half
He still
of
never
the
got a title
team.
shot. Curse Axel?
Never got an WrestleMania, baby. I'm going to WrestleMania. I never got eliminated.
Axman. Oh, actually, yeah, it was Axel. It was Axel that got eliminated. That's right.
But before they linked up with the Miz, and Miz put some swagger on them boys, named the Miz Taraj.
I love the fact that everyone's popping for Eli Drake.
Everybody.
Let me talk to you.
Now, we got all of that star power, right? And the one common denominator. Anybody?
See,
WWE manager.
Raw!
let me point out something.
Busted out the
Morrison links up with The Miz. Fades out to obscurity.
Wins goal.
One goal.
Wins goal.
Separates and then fades off. Alex Riley connects, separates, fades off.
I blame John Cena for that one.
Daniel Bryan linked up, got fired. So all these people
Daniel Bryan got fired because the WWE didn't know what they had.
linked up with The Miz. and got fired.
what they had.
So The Miz is this. The Miz is the Madden curse of the WWE.
Don't do that.
He is the Madden curse.
Don't do
Look
that.
at everybody who is linked up with The Miz. They have the.
Wow.
Look at Maurice. Where's Maurice now? She's at home barefoot making babies.
And can you blame the Miz for that though?
Not at all.
The Miz is the Madden curse of the WWE. John Cena linked up with him in a match. Worst WrestleMania main event I've ever seen in my life.
Was not.
The entrance was great. I love the Miz entrance.
I can name one worse.
I'm not gonna lie.
I can name one worse, and it's my boy.
Who?
Roman versus Brock Lesnar.
I still gotta go Miz versus Cena.
You opened that can of worms. so we just gonna pretend like Undertaker and El Gigante never happened, right?
God damn.
Or Giant Gonzalez. We're gonna pretend like that never happened. It wasn't a main event. No, it was in WWE WrestleMania 9. It wasn't a main event.
Oh, Hulk Hogan, Yokozuna?
Yeah, that's right. Oh god, politics.
But am I right though? The
You are. No, I'm with you on
It's
that.
the Madden curse.
Wrong.
Every time he links up with somebody, they get fucked.
Kenny Omega is the Madden curse. He creates the.
What are you talking about? Rio got a belt.
I'm saying she's a champion.
Ant-Man champion. He's a champion.
I'm saying.
Okada look good.
You know what? Speaking of Kenny
Thomas
Omega,
Honda, all right.
We gotta get into some.
Valet?
We gotta get
Just
some. real
Valet?
shit. But speaking of Kenny Omega, there's something actually I didn't even put in the chat. I saw it in the thing earlier, it reminded me that Kenny Omega and my own mention. And by the way, just to answer, Kenny Omega versus Okada 2.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a bad spot in that match.
Not at all.
Now, Okada has Triple H saying,
Oh shit.
Hunter, her Helmsley Vince, you sign here. Just write your number on this check. That's a game changer. And you're gonna say he's Japanese, so he's gonna get buried. He speaks English.
That's the thing.
He speaks English.
He doesn't speak great English. He doesn't speak.
He speaks a hell of a lot better than Shinsuke.
But he doesn't speak. He doesn't speak Vince McMahon English.
He will when that money come in.
When the hell did Jerry get?
What do you mean? What do you mean when that money comes in? We're still waiting for Shinsuke to learn English. We're still waiting for Asuka to learn English. We're still waiting for Kyrie to learn English.
And you know what Asuka does?
Andrade had a tutor. At one point, he had a tutor, and he still can't speak English.
You don't think that fucking
Angel Garza can't speak English?
AJ Styles is pretty good.
AJ Styles.
I want to talk about
Introducing the fans to AJ Styles versus Okada. Introducing the fans to Daniel Bryan versus Okada. Hell, Brock fucking Lesnar versus Okada. Everybody would be in on that. When money starts getting printed, Vince looks at you different.
See,
look at The Rock.
The good
Rocky
thing,
Maivia. Die, Rocky, die. He got Vince a little bit of money. He's a fucking Hall of Fame and the richest actor ever.
Can I address that statement right there? Different time period. Different time period. They let him flip it. Vince didn't have to go through all this writing and all this bullshit to change that up. So the Die Rocky Die was a smart move during this time.
Husky Harris.
Hey, he was the Army tank with a Ferrari engine.
I'm sorry. He went down there, got some money printed on him. They still wasn't sure. This motherfucker is selling $7,000 title belts and one of the ugliest motherfuckers I've ever seen.
Let's talk about Mr. Rotunda. Because they brought him up as Husky Harris. Yes. Obviously, they weren't going to do shit with him. So he had to go back to see Papa H to reinvent himself. Then they brought him back up as Bray Wyatt.
He got hurt twice. You gotta keep that in mind. He got hurt twice.
Yeah, but the Buzz never. They never.
The only thing they really utilized on him was his talking ability.
Yeah.
Because his matches were not that great.
He was literally carrying feuds by himself.
Yeah.
The whole Undertaker thing was by himself.
Vince dropped the ball again, so then he had to leave again and come back as the Fiend.
Oh, my man Hamier's in the building. What's going on, bro?
We literally counting down the months until WWE drops the ball on the Fiend.
I hope not.
Dude, stop. No, you are counting down the months. Because you are wishing this shit on
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
That Firefly Funhouse Network.
I'm not saying I'm enjoying the Fiend. That's the thing. That's the thing.
Oh, no. What happened?
Oh, what happened to the stream?
Did you just kick us off?
What just happened?
Did you?
No, I didn't just kick us off. Wait, what just happened?
I think we're off.
Are we offline?
I think we're off.
Holy crap, are we still online? Wait.
No,
we're still here.
Technical difficulties again.
Wait, are we still live? Wait, where's the videos? Yeah, we're still live.
We have technical difficulties over here. We're just crying. Oh no!
Wait, what happened?
Okay, we're back.
Are we still back?
No.
Yeah, we're back. We're talking.
Yeah, we're still live. All right. Why is the audio on here? We're gonna kill the audio here. All right. So technically, yeah, we're still good. Okay.
Yeah, they can still hear us.
All right, you guys still hear us? Y'all still see us?
Okay.
Do I look good?
I just fucked it up again.
Y'all see this?
But.
Yeah, no, it's still going.
Anyway.
All right, stream's still going. Let's keep it moving.
But once again, like I said, the track record in the last, I say, 10 years has not been great with the where they instill where the behind the scenes motherfuckers do not instill confidence in me to properly take care of their talent.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Literally fired and
Daniel Bryan literally was the fans revolting.
I want to jump in on this. I want to jump in on this.
The Usos earned that. But they put it there random. How many years though?
Usos are legacy.
They've got to the point now where the Usos heel, face, whatever, they're still gonna get cheered because they earned that. New Day's earned it too.
Oh, so you're telling me they got given allowing them to do it then?
Listen, all right.
They got given a gimmick that was set up to fail, and they own that. And Vince, still Vince wants to break it up, and people have to stop him from doing that.
Let me jump in on Eddie's.
They're still selling the t-shirts.
Let me jump in on Eddie's point about Okada, because first off, I agree. Don't do it.
They don't have a track record with Japanese talent.
You don't have the track. To Jerry, Taka
Michinoku was given a 10-year contract. We saw him for what, 2 years?
Funaki.
He wasn't getting over with the fans.
Remember Nathan Jones?
He didn't have. Oh my lord!
Do I have to go through all of the foreigners?
Oh no!
How was William Regal's first run?
Nathan Jones was so bad that he got squashed by fucking Brad Pitt.
Oh my god.
Like, do we have to go through what goes on with Cesaro?
Cesaro.
But how many
Sheamus would be in the same boat if he
Sheamus
wasn't
is
workout buddies with
If he wasn't workout buddies with Triple H.
I mean, let's be real. How many people can I honestly say they faithfully followed this man before he got there, though? Cesaro, I'm talking about Cesaro in terms of Cesaro.
No.
Besides you, right?
But no. But have you seen what he's done when they let him do work?
Of course.
He made John Cena look like a fucking legit goddamn fucking wrestler. So
He's the guy who had people stop saying, "Holy shit, Cena can't wrestle." He really can, because Cesaro went in there for the fucking.
Man, if you look at a professional wrestler, I was like, holy shit.
Name me Okada's worst match.
Exactly.
Anybody?
But that's the thing.
Wait, I'm waiting. What's his worst match?
Oh, I got it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. We had the mask on with Samoa Joe. He got his ass by the Murder City Machine Guns. But no.
When he was Okada, can you name me a wrestler of the year that came there and Vince buried? AJ Styles wrestler of the year. He got the golden fucking treatment.
He's
golden treatment.
But he is a rarity. Okay. There are very few guys in.
And how long did they chase AJ Styles? It literally got to the point where AJ was like, "Okay, now I'll sign because I'm at the tail end."
Yes.
Goldberg's
first run was a fucking joke.
No, it was not.
His first run was horrible.
That was Triple H with his golden shovel.
That was horrible.
Triple H buried the fuck out of Goldberg.
I'm gonna send you a video.
Match.
No, I'm gonna send you a video that Brian Zane did about Goldberg's first run. You watch
when he feuded with Batista, when he feuded with Evolution, when he that one.
The first run?
Yeah, when he beat Rocky Maivia, his first Rocky Maivia. When he beat The Rock, his first match.
Yeah, that first run was horrible.
That was Hollywood Rock leaving.
How long was his title reign?
It wasn't that long.
Exactly.
It wasn't.
He was only there for 6 months. Mm-hmm. His first run was 6 months. And what happened on the very last match that he was there during that first run? He got booed out of MSG with Brock. The crowd wanted Austin to stun them both.
That match was trash.
Exactly.
Dude, it's not Vince's fault that you didn't put on a good match. I put you out there to get over.
Agreed.
If you can't get over on that match,
that's on you.
That's on you.
Like I said, Goldberg's first run was trash in WWE.
Until that match, I liked it. But that match was fucking terrible.
It was bad.
Yeah, both of them.
Neither one of them wanted to wear. Austin's like, fucking wrestle. He said, fuck both of you, I'm gonna have me a bear. Guys, fight.
If it wasn't for Austin, that match would have been.
But no, I will say this:
that match wasn't watchable with Austin.
And this is the thing.
Austin saved him.
And this is the thing. This is the thing with WWE, right?
Just watching him.
Aside from Pedro Morales, you know how long it's been since a foreigner won the WWE Championship? Like a legit foreigner.
Again, Okada does not put on bad matches.
That's not the problem.
It's a different style in New Japan than WWE soft style.
You don't think that AJ Styles versus Finn Balor, excuse me, let me think, it was Finn? Was it Finn?
Yeah, it was Finn.
And what happened?
Freestyled. They freestyled.
Yes. It got fucking bravery.
Because you got two guys who know each other and are professional.
I don't think Okada and AJ, Finn Balor and Okada.
They freestyle.
Come on.
I can't trust Vince and his cronies. I can trust Hunter.
Please pick me.
Go ahead.
Please pick me. All right. There was this guy, right?
Comments.
Huh? I'm keeping it on here.
Okay.
All right. I got a guy, right? Came in with a lot of buzz. Even went to NXT. Fucking killed it. Came 2-time champ. Killed it. Got called up. Had momentum behind him. Killed it. Everyone was excited for him. He even won the Royal Rumble on his first shot. Killed it. Had a dream match at WrestleMania. Everyone's excited for it. It was a fucking dud when AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura met at WrestleMania, right or wrong. So do you think Vince
compared to and seeing as we have seen them in New Japan?
Now,
the original plans of that match, a series or one match?
It doesn't matter.
The original plans was always a series.
Even in the series,
get it over.
Exactly.
It's not Vince's fault.
It was bad.
Not getting these matches.
It was bad placement and it was restriction. Because anybody who's seen those two guys work in New Japan saw that match and knew it was bullshit. Anybody.
And literally got to the point where it was just Shinsuke grabbing balls.
Yeah. And then he became a cock knocker. He became a cock knocker.
And that was Vince and his cronies.
And that's what I'm saying.
Every company has a Balls Mahoney. Every company has a fucking... Dude, no bull.
Understood.
Every company can drop the ball with somebody.
Understood.
I cannot see them fucking up Okada. I can't see NWA fucking up Okada. I damn sure can't see AEW fucking up Okada.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I cannot see you.
We said the same thing about Shinsuke. And they fucked up shit.
But, dude, remember, Vince hates the fucking language barrier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But Okada can actually talk English. Is it perfect? No, it's a second language.
Yeah, but you don't even need to talk anymore. Like, to the point where Nakamura has Sami Zayn and he's more over now as a heel.
Would you be on board with Aleister Black versus Okada?
Of course I would. Shut up and take my money.
Okay.
Yeah, but the problem is
it's going to get neutered in WWE.
I can't see Aleister Black's matches again, dude. Him and Brandon
Well,
Murphy
that's the
put out
thing.
3, not 1, not 2, but 3
But see,
absolute
all right,
classics.
I think this is the miscommunication
I'm sorry,
we're having.
Murphy.
No. I think this is the miscommunication we're having when it comes to Okada, right? When it comes to in-ring, nobody's afraid of that. We're not afraid of him in-ring whatsoever. What we're afraid of, and which is the biggest problem and why we get a lot of shit because we talk about this portion of WWE, is their sports entertainment.
I got a quick question.
They spend a majority of the time telling a story. And and instead of telling stories in the ring, which is what Okada is amazing at, they spend more time telling stories on the microphone. So WWE has to construct something because in Vince's mind and in WWE's mind, the stories need to be told on the mic to build up what happens in the ring
And if you
instead
can't
of letting it happen.
convey that to said fans, Vince is going to give up on you.
I got one question for you. One question. I'm sorry. I got to.
No, it's all good.
I got to dissect that. Only because I know it took a while for me to do it. All right, but name me the best promo on the 205 Live.
The best promo on 205 Live ever?
Yeah.
Of course, we know who that is. It was Enzo Amore.
Okay, and after Enzo
It's a
left,
talker.
After Enzo left, when
Buddy
205
Murphy.
got locked good,
Yeah.
they stopped the talking and they told their stories in the ring.
Exactly.
NXT, they stopped the so much talking, they tell their stories in the ring.
But main roster is different. Vince doesn't pay attention to shit to 205 Live.
I got one other one.
Okay, that's pretty much Triple H letting Adam Pearce.
And
Yeah,
yes,
Adam Pearce runs the
I'm
show.
going to actually say this because I can compare the two, okay? Before the Yes movement started, Daniel Bryan was heavyweight champion. Did he get squashed at WrestleMania? Yes, it happened, okay?
Yeah.
But where was he showing that he can hang with the big boys? In the ring. His mic work before his Yes movement was fucking ridiculously terrible. It was awful.
Yeah.
Horrendous. They even gave him the Bella Twins and he couldn't get that over. But in the ring, the dude was money.
Originally,
And
he was dating Nikki. Fun fact. Yeah, originally he was supposed to hook up with Nikki and Brie ended up going on a date.
But see, this is the thing.
But hold on.
Daniel Bryan came in with such a cult following that the fans literally hijacked anything that
8 out of
Bryan-
10 Royalist Puppets didn't know who he was before NXT.
No.
8 out of 10 Loyalist Puppets did
because
not know who he was before NXT.
When he came out on NXT, that place went nuts. They knew
they
exactly who he was.
Even-
And when he fought
casuals
Jericho,
knew-
that place knew
Casuals
who the hell
knew
he was.
him. Loyalist puppets knew Daniel Bryan. They knew Bryan Danielson.
Danielson.
Yeah.
They knew the American Dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, he came in with a cult. He came in with a cult-like following.
Then he
A la
like the
CM
same
Punk.
way, yep.
He went 0 for 9,000.
Yeah.
And
still got over.
And still
fans
got over.
were
Because of why, though?
Because fans were salivating like, we know what the fuck he can do.
Yeah.
We want him to do it.
Yeah.
To the point where fans were literally getting ready to fucking riot.
Dude, they literally staged it.
And they were going to
take over that Yes Movement takeover, that Occupy Raw.
Yep.
That shit was. They were going
to have motherfuckers with pitchforks and torches at Titan Towers.
And shout out to Vince for flipping that, by the way.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't give credit when he actually does something great.
No, when Vince
When he gets his back against the wall, I allowed that SmackDown when NXT came in and saved the day. When his back against the wall, he can push it out.
That SmackDown was the best fucking.
Yes.
Yo, that shit was.
Because
biggest
why?
mistake that
Because
ever happened
Vince was
to
up
the
against the
wall.
wall like, holy fuck, we're fucked. What the fuck? Okay, let's pull shit out of our ass. And that's what the Attitude Era was. Attitude Era was him pulling shit.
Brian, I was like, where's my money? Hold on.
And that's what I'm trying to get across.
WCW had him against the wall, and he started pulling shit out of his ass, and it was. There was some
That was
misses.
the haymaker. The haymakers was what changed the game.
But you know what
when
it is?
Mick Foley got that heavyweight championship, and Eric Bischoff said,
That was beautiful.
Agree. But this is the problem with Vince,
I was
right?
there going nuts. I was in the cheap seats.
Oh, no, wait. But
Nobody heard me,
This is the
but
problem with
I'm going
Vince and getting a hold of a guy like Okada. WWE doesn't have the ability right now. Well, not that they don't have the ability. They choose not to. They choose to focus on story-driven stuff. So that's why do you think Lana and Lashley and Liv and Rusev were such a big thing?
Which I'm so glad they just dropped that shit.
Yeah, thank God they dropped that.
By the way,
story.
just for the record, I was a fan of that story.
They dropped that shit.
That story, boy, did they fuck that story.
Every week I like they're hating it. Like they hate it.
They went a la Nightmare Collective and just said, no, forget about it. Just forget about it. They just said, forget about it.
It wasn't that bad.
It got bad.
They got bad.
So it got bad. But no, but this is the thing. WWE is very story driven. And don't get me wrong, we all know how great a guy like Okada is. Go ahead, do your thing. We all know how great a guy like Okada actually is. So it's all about trusting it. But WWE, they're more reliant on writers. They can't do what we were just talking about with the Die Rocky Die and the Foley winning and flipping the script whenever they want.
Oh, the fuck you champions?
Yeah,
they can't do that.
Well, that's NXT. That's all I'm sorry. But they can't do that now because they got a writing team there. Before it was Vince McMahon with Pat Patterson and Briscoe in the back on the napkin and Terry Taylor, Sergeant Slaughter, go tell them to do this. Now it's you got a whole fucking writing team. You got
everything's
so good.
Just so you guys know, Brian has an injury and he just fucked his hand up.
Yeah, that didn't feel good.
No,
but you get what I'm saying. Like they couldn't, they don't have the ability to flip on a dime like they used to because now it's a whole fucking process.
There was no winging it.
Yeah,
there was no going out there and wing it.
Dude.
Now you have some of Roman's best promos have been like winging it.
Yeah, actually, his best 3 promos were all winging it.
Yeah.
You know what one of his best promos was? The night they got snowed in and they had to do the show from fucking Connecticut.
You mean when Brock Lesnar was buying everybody drinks the whole night?
Yup.
Yeah.
When he had that little sit down with Heyman and Brock, that was probably one of Roman's best promos. Because you know why? Nobody probably handed him a fucking
He's
script.
pissed right now because that promo he just put on the 49ers to get them pumped up was great.
Oh, that you know something?
Patrick Mahomes said,
Shout out to that. We gotta give props for props.
He's like, you forget what we do. We give you a lead and then we come back.
We gotta
you know what? I called that shit. I wish I had posted that on Facebook because I called that shit last year after they lost and knocked out. I was like, Patriots will win this year and Patrick Mahomes will get it next year.
You know something? When it comes to back to wrestling related, when it comes to Baron Corbin, we can't talk shit to the man. Can't talk shit to him. Because think about it, right? Who's Roman's team?
It's Roman and the Usos.
No. Who's Roman's football team?
Oh, the Niners.
Yeah, who's Baron Corbin's football team?
Chiefs.
Exactly. Can't talk shit. Y'all motherfuckers were sitting there tweeting at him, talking all this shit. Hey, he got the last laugh.
So what you want to say?
Man was chilling in dog food, but you know what? He won the Super Bowl. His team won the Super Bowl.
Baron Corbin is not a bad wrestler. You guys got to stop the hate. He actually is.
I've been saying for weeks now, the dude's improved a lot.
For someone that came into the ring so damn green.
He's not great.
He's not, dude. He's
right.
He is still in his teenage years right now.
Not even. He's in his infant years when it comes to, and that's another thing that we have to discuss when it comes to
He
pro
hates
wrestling.
him. Well,
Well, that's the thing when it comes to pro wrestling, right? Because a lot of fans will shit on people because they suck right away. It takes years, and I wish Mike was in the
Jericho.
I wish Congo was here so he could freaking respond to this because it takes
ill
years.
of Le Champion.
Okay.
Speak ill of the man who has beat
Y2K and got buried by. I didn't think it was buried at the time, but boy did he get his ass in front of Mike.
Boy, what did he do? He came back and beat 2 Hall of Famers in the same night and became.
How long did it take?
The first ever.
You remember when he was about to walk out?
I mean, technically, the WWE was within first 3 years.
And I'm sorry. Who was touching The Rock at that time? Nobody. Not nobody.
Only one that came close when it came to
and Jericho even got buried.
He was
nobody.
He let the Rock talk again. He should have left the arena.
But you know something?
But when it came to the same again.
Because at that point,
but I mean, they're not.
Rock was coming out there, and you can literally watch all of Rock just cutting promos, and you'd be like, "This is entertaining as fuck."
I want her to sit down and actually watch some of the Rock's promos. She's like, "I never really got into him." I'm like, "Trust me, if you would see what we saw back then, you'd understand why the dude's so famous."
I did a nice try.
I got you.
Thank you, sir.
So that's not fair on Jericho's behalf. It's the fucking Rock.
But the thing about it is, I gotta say this. In NXT, he was seen as the lone wolf, and he was greener than infant shit. We know this. I think he got called up a little prematurely because he was still green when he got there. He even fucked up the Money in the Bank. You know what I mean? But lately, this and it's not even the King gimmick. He's been putting on some really good moments in matches, and he's been doing heel.
That's outside.
That people are giving you go away heat. It's fuck this dude.
Yeah, now he's actually getting regular heat.
You know what I mean?
Now it's not go away. Now it's more of like we're doing it.
His good matches were at the King of the Ring.
Here we
Yeah.
go.
You tell me these series of matches he's had with Roman have been good.
You know something? I will say this: the King gimmick has worked for him.
Yeah.
It legit. I enjoy it
'Cause he's a prick.
But you know what it is? You know what it is with the King gimmick? The King gimmick is definitely a heel gimmick, right?
Especially when his chair broke.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you're a face king, it does nothing for you. Look at Billy Gunn. Remember when Billy Gunn won King of the Ring? Exactly.
He Billy gunned the King of the Ring.
Yeah, he Billy Gunn the King of the Ring.
Yeah.
Face kings don't work. Heel kings work because you're over the top. Corbin has been over the top extra.
The Macho King?
Huh?
The Macho
King? Fucking. King.
King O.
The greatest King. King. All right.
That literally revitalized Booker's career.
Exactly. So this
Booker can make anything work. Fuck
This
that.
King-
G.I. Bro. Anybody? Booker can make anything work.
I just said G.I. Bro.
On that one right
All right. Really
The
quick.
comic book word.
Since you want to throw G.I. Bro out there, name me 3 members of Misfits in action.
Fuck that. No.
I just need 3 members. Exactly.
No, Kidman was in it.
Yep.
Kidman.
Actually, no, I don't think it was Kidman.
It was Kidman.
It was General Erection.
Who?
Hugh Morris,
I was
a.k.a. Bill DeMott, got me a gun. AWOL.
Wow.
Remember AWOL?
Yes.
AWOL. And Major Guns.
The tetes.
Woo!
Them tetes.
Katie got some big ass titties. Like, for real. Holy shit.
But getting
King Harley Race, that's another great king. But no, I think
King Haku.
the King Haku.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
Oh, he wasn't king.
I mean, technically he was. By name, he was. Brock Lesnar. King of the Ring was a fucking springboard for the guy.
Until Billy Gunn, the King of the Ring.
Yeah, Kurt Angle, William Regal.
Turn the lights out.
King Corbin works. To me, it works so far. He doesn't have to win every match. He talks all the shit he wants.
He can win 1 or 2 though.
Yeah, he can win one. Occasionally, he can win 1 or 2. But he can talk all the shit he wants, and then occasionally he'll get that sneaky win. And when even this past Friday, when he got the dog food put on, you know, it was payback. Everybody wants to see the King get humiliated eventually. So this King gimmick's working for him. I'm liking it so far.
All right, we gotta get back to brass tacks, which is the Okada situation. My question. Let's start with Eddie. I want to get your input, and I want you to be realistic. All right. Do you see Okada actually getting over with the audience and thriving in WWE?
Outside NXT, no. Not in the main roster. At first, he will be over because of name value alone, but the casuals and the loyalist puppets ain't going to know him.
Quick question.
Shinsuke had more of a name in the States than Okada for some reason.
But that was more than NXT.
Before I get to you, I just got to throw a few names out there, okay? And I'm not even gonna go. I'm not gonna go Titus Catering level. I'm gonna go right above Titus Catering level, okay? We've already covered Aleister Black. You're telling me a Buddy Murphy versus Okada match won't be good?
Once again, what are we getting? Are we getting them inputting on this, or are we getting their cronies in the back?
Let's just say you know what Okada can do, you know what Buddy Murphy can do.
If
If Buddy Murphy got unleashed against Aleister Black.
Can I answer that question?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't want it on the main roster.
I hate you.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you know
We'll
why?
give Buddy Murphy 3 minutes.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's say we give them 20 minutes to put on a classic. Do you see it happen? Go up there and
Yes.
get over.
Yeah, if they tell him like that, here's 20 minutes. Go out there and do your shit.
You got 2 commercial breaks. Go.
Go do your shit the 2 use. Go wing it. I can see that happen, turning into a fucking damn good ass match.
Be a classic.
Shorty G versus Okada.
Chad Gable.
Slave name, sir.
You're not calling him his slave name. Chad Gable can go in there.
That's why that shit went down.
Yes. If they said Chad Gable go out there, freestyle, put on a good match with Okada, you guys come up with it on the fly. Here's 20 minutes. I can see Chad Gable could throw out some good ass fucking matches.
Okay,
He's
so
new.
he went bottom of the barrel, and you don't think that he can go main roster and actually fucking thrive against, like, I don't know, the AJs and the fucking.
We're doing the same thing about Nakamura. I'm doing Nakamura right now.
All right. Can I break the fourth wall when it comes to WWE and production?
Break it down.
Okay. When it comes to producing a match, for those of you who don't know, there are.
By the way, guys, if we're not responding to your comments, we can't see it.
Yeah, we can't see them right now. We have them on our phones though. But when it comes to the matches, right? There are the writers who write your scripts, and then there are your bookers or your
producers.
Your producers who produce the match for you. They will tell you move for move what to do. There's a difference between the bookers and producers on the main roster because you have to be television ready.
Yeah.
You have to know when to go into a rest hold. You have to know when to throw your opponent outside. You got to know when to sell for a long period of time because we're about to go to commercial.
Yeah.
Those are the things about main roster that annoy the shit out of us. When you get down to NXT, it's a lot more freelance. The producers down there, a.k.a. a guy like Sean, or a guy like Road Dogg, or a guy like Adam Pearce when he was down there, they allowed you to have the wrestling freedom and be able to do a lot more shit. Because do you think Dijakovic and fucking Keith Lee are doing fucking...
I'm going to say this. If Dijakovic went to the main roster tomorrow,
he would be neutered in a heartbeat.
Still be a Dijakovic fan.
I'm a fan.
And I actually think that he'll do okay.
But that's the thing. But will you see him doing moonsaults to the outside, or him and Keith Lee hitting a Spanish fly in the middle of a Monday Night Raw? Not gonna happen.
You can't take that away from them.
But
you can't take that.
That's
away.
what they
if
do.
You take that
do,
away
though.
from them. I think they
All right.
emphasize on the biggest part.
All right, here's the deal. I got a move for you, right?
Go ahead.
A move that you probably have never seen, but you may have heard of. You ever heard of something called cattle mutilation?
That just sounds dirty.
No, have you ever heard of that?
No.
Eddie? That was Bryan Danielson's finishing move when he was out on the Indies. He can't use it in WWE. That's why he uses the label lock. What cattle mutilation is your opponent's face down on the floor, he double underhooks you, and then bridges over like Austin Aries does, and has your arms butterflied over your head like this while he's like choking you up.
Fuck, the main roster
You can't even do that in WWE.
They don't even allow pile drivers.
Yeah, you can't even do a pile driver. So when it comes to Okada in WWE, yes, will he be a star?
And do you think they're gonna let him use the tombstone pile driver? Huh?
Yeah, they're gonna let him do that
Hell
4
no.
times in the match.
Hell no. They're gonna be like, you cannot touch that fucking. You cannot use that move in the
Your
ring.
finishing move's a clothesline. What is this shit?
But you guys gotta realize.
Remember the ripcord knee? How fast they moved away from that?
If he does use the tombstone, everybody's gonna be like, oh, he's fighting the Undertaker.
Exactly.
We're talking about the WWE.
Exactly. That's why they won't let
That's
him
the
use
reason
that.
why.
But that's not his dude.
But Vince would stop that right.
Oh.
The Rainmaker, they would change that shit in a heartbeat.
It would be gone in a heartbeat. His finishing move is not a spinning clothesline. JBL's clothesline from hell looked like a fucking clothesline from hell.
Like more vicious.
Line was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that looked vicious.
That was fucking
Even to this day, the Rainmaker move, to me, it just doesn't look like a finisher, which is sad to say.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. Remember the ripcord knee? They moved away from the ripcord knee real quick.
Yeah, when Rollins had it.
On Rollins and went right back to the
was
start.
fucking trash.
Exactly. It doesn't look like a finisher. It looks like a setup to a finisher.
trash. We got Rollins had one of the best finishing moves at that time.
All right, you want me to-
Curtis Stomp was fucking great.
Yeah, exactly.
You want basic knowledge on how to make a finishing move look legit?
Sell it.
Huh?
Someone has to sell it.
Nope. This is what you do, right? Think about it. What's Mark Henry's finishing move?
It was the world's strongest slam.
What was it?
A body slam.
It was just a front slam going down, right? What did Mark Henry do with that move? He beat everybody with it, right? Mm-hmm. So you notice nobody was doing front fall slams anymore, right? You stop people from doing the move. You make everybody who takes that finishing move eat an L. That's how you build a finishing move. If I came out with a finishing move and said, hey, don't do this move anymore because I'm trying to make it a finish, out of respect, y'all stop doing the move. I make the finish look good, and I build up for it, build up for it, build up for it. Why do you think I hate the spear? It's a generic move that anybody can do. You got to make it look good. You got to make it impactful.
But Canadian Destroyers have become generic.
Canadian Destroyers, I don't care about. I
remember the super kick?
Them.
Remember when Shawn Michaels gave you the super kick? You were fucking done.
Pete Williams regrets the day he.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. He was like, "I am so sorry about that, guys."
Yeah, it was, and like I said, Pete Williams is probably the only person I ever want to see do a Canadian Destroyer
because they look like a finisher.
Yeah,
and it's a small ass dude performing that move looked like a legit finisher.
Yeah, it legit.
Now it's literally just a move.
Yeah.
Like I said, same thing with Shawn Michaels. When he tuned up the band and you got sweet shit music, you were done.
Yeah.
If anybody threw out a super kick, it did not work at all. It was ineffective.
Here's a perfect example. Luchasaurus, if he was to come to WWE, right, you know what one move would be taken out of his arsenal right away? The tail whip. Because you know what the tail whip is?
Black Mass.
Exactly. That move would be gone from his moveset. That's how you build a move like that.
Who does it better though?
Huh?
Whose lips is better?
That's the question. Because Black hits it really good, but Luchasaurus makes that shit look easy.
Yeah,
he makes it look real easy.
He just throws it out. That's a tough one right there. They both got that.
And plus, if you really look at it, Luchasaurus looks like it's a lot more impactful because it's a bigger dude hitting you with the move. With all due respect to Aleister Black, he's 6 foot 205.
But Black, when he gives you that, when he connects, it just looks like you.
It just looks like.
And it looks like your jaw's over here behind your head.
Yeah.
You know, pull that Daffy Duck and your jaw goes in the back of your head and shit. But that is a tough one.
I'm never gonna do that again. Just say yes. But guys, we got 2 hours 9. I'm tired.
I know Eddie's not feeling good.
Eddie got fucking coronavirus.
Yeah, and I gotta get up and take the baby to school in the morning. Then I gotta go to work.
So, final thoughts?
Final thoughts from me. Dear Overwatch League, why the fuck does your London Spitfire have nothing but Asians on it? Doesn't make sense. I'm burying that. Low-key burial. I get it. It's Overwatch League. I get it. Asians are good at everything. But, come on, man. If you're gonna have a London team, have them be from London. You gonna have people from Paris, have people from fucking Paris. You got people from Dallas, have some rednecks. You know, you got some New Yorkers, how you doing?
But
something like that. Then not everybody on every team can be Asian. Just throwing that out there. I'm done.
It is the Asians that, you know.
I know, Eddie, but still, like, not everybody on every team can be Asian.
These motherfuckers die on the front of in front of video game consoles.
And they're so fucking good.
Literally, they
died
in front of consoles.
But yeah, no, that's my rant for the day. Stop everybody being Asian.
Brian.
Yeah.
Brian Lucier.
What do you do?
Give me Okada versus Walter.
Yeah, please.
But I'm continue.
But make sure it's in the NXT UK under the watchful eyes of Uncle HBK.
Question: has you seen a bad batch from NXT UK in any of their takeovers or tournaments?
Because Uncle HBK is holding that down.
Which one?
I'm not even going to
say it. You might as well.
Yeah, because Brian Lucier and Nick Thomas thought it was good. I mean, that fucking sucked.
But yeah, I don't have anything.
Wait, why are we talking about Thunder Rosa's booty for? And yes, it is nice. It's got a short time. It's very nice.
Dance. You know what I'm saying?
Valid point. Eddie, got anything to finish on?
But no, real quick on Okada. I read somewhere that he's not really interested right now at the current moment. Do I see him coming over? Yeah, towards the tail end, pulling a Nakamura towards the tail end.
But that's what this is.
Just for the money. Because let's think about it. Nakamura's is just for the paycheck and for his family loving the United States.
Paycheck. Of course.
Yeah.
We have no direction for you. Sign him.
Yeah, Nakamura was
like his paycheck. he gets a nice check. He gets to go surf or whatever he wants.
Yeah, exactly. So
and he gets to listen to all the rap he wants without important.
Oscar did the same thing.
Oscar makes soup.
Yeah. Now she's not.
That was a great line. I'm sorry, Becky. You gotta give her props on that one.
Kyrie, she signed just for the pay.
Supposedly, Io wants to go back.
Dude,
well, she wants to be next to her fucking fiance, eventually get married and start having babies.
Say what you want to say.
So eventually
I only live in Rhode Island.
Eventually she's going to leave.
Laugh at me all you want. I used to say that it was Tony, but I honestly think match for match and match quality, selling moves, delivering moves, athleticism, storytelling, that Io Shirai is the best women's wrestler in the world.
Agreed.
I got no... It's a hard argument for anybody else.
Yeah.
She can go.
Tess is up there.
Not that.
You put the racism shit aside. Tess is up there.
I can't.
I'm sorry. Impact has dropped the ball.
I have 2 episodes. I haven't even caught up on it yet.
She is not garnering anything as far as attention or eyes as being the women's champion.
Bad timing.
It's to the point where people have soured already. It's like, yeah, can we get this belt on it, man?
I gotta watch. I got 2 episodes I still haven't caught up on. Yeah, I gotta watch it, but man, it was bad timing.
It's looking like it was a bad idea on TNA on Impact's part.
I don't think it was the idea. I think it was just what happened that weekend leading up to it. It was just.
But they haven't really
bad
done anything. That she's fighting females again.
Hey, RVD's living his best life.
She's fighting females again. Why is she?
Yeah, why would you win the male title and then start fighting females? That doesn't make sense.
Oh, shout out to Jordan Grace though. She's women's champion now.
Yeah,
they finally gave her the belt.
Good.
All right,
Thick Mama Pump is finally a champion.
Shout out to Thick Mama. But
oh yes.
Can I get the mic for just a second?
After you, sir.
My final thought is, it's not wrestling related, but there is half of the Codex Prime podcast that I would like to get addressed. because something happened, and what's the boy? 13?
14.
14.
Oh boy.
Put it on the screen.
Oh wait, wrong one. Oh, I deleted it. Hold on, give me a sec. I'll find it.
Oh no!
While it's still going.
No.
Give me a sec.
You fucked up, but you.
Give me a sec. Where is it?
Brian, next week is.
Here it is. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I put it on the screen.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this young man decided that he was going to play a 14-year-old in Madden. And that 14-year-old.
Let me make this a little bit bigger. Mr. Bird. The man who makes all of our memes, by the way.
Got his ass whipped.
Go get in his hole. Get in his hole.
I got an excuse why I lost.
You're alone. Get you in his hole. Come on and get this man a golden jacket.
Kyle, I'm sorry.
Body bag.
Dempsey.
Dempsey told him. I didn't tell him at first, but Dempsey told him.
You got your ass whipped.
By the boy.
He's a Fortnite player, bro.
You know, to get spanked by like the cop.
Wait, Gavin, did you just say put it on the screen again? Okay. Sorry, Gavin.
What in the actual fluid fuck?
Goldberg.
We love you, Carl. We love you.
That picture. He wants a breakfast.
Wait, Eddie, what? What did you say about the photo?
Put it on the screen.
I'll take 2 bacon, some sausage, some bacon, eggs, sunny side up.
And by the way, when you make my breakfast, you gotta put on some pants.
Freshly squeezed orange juice.
Alright, guys.
Wait, how you squeezing them oranges, by the way?
Tune into the Kodak Prime podcast where Carl will attempt to defend himself.
Censor that shit.
Checkmate!
Oh, game right, hell no. Take that shit off the screen.
Wait, you said put it back on the screen? Okay.
Why not?
Oh, I'm sorry, Kyle. What were you gonna
Put it on the screen.
Okay, well, let's stop. Vic's dying.
Natasha, we are so sorry right now.
I ain't sorry. Beyonce said, I ain't sorry. I ain't sorry.
Carl's gonna meme the fuck out of us. We get.
Don't worry, I got 2 more memes still in the chamber, so we're good for 2 weeks. We got 2 weeks left of memes, so we're good.
Hey, Carl, remember over? Remember that? Over? And socks? Remember socks? Remember that?
Loyalist puppets.
Revenge, motherfucker!
Wait, put it on the screen. Okay, I wasn't ready that time, but shit, one more for the road.
Payback! Want some breakfast now?
Fuck your couch! Fuck your couch!
You had to know your receipt was in the mail. Receipts are in the mail, brother. How did that me say something good about Kenneth L. Omega?
You got a receipt faster than I got my W-2 from Walmart for checking myself out. Sorry, Carl.
Oh shit!
My head's a weird off.
Yeah, Carl, when you get all oily and shit.
Oh yeah. Victor, you're welcome. You're welcome, Victor.
We'll send you a copy. Actually, you're in the chat. You can upload it for your stream on Tuesday.
And you better tell him, Vic, he comes from some breakfast.
Go get me a sandwich, bitch.
All right, y'all. So for this guy and this guy and all these girls.
Slapping all the ass at one.
I would like to do each and every one of you.
It's not a show, Tyreek.
But first, I was done smoking beef. No, I'm sorry.
Kate said we got Carl looking like half the tag team the dicks.
Carl, you got to put a bow tie on that.
Call for the culture.
For the culture. Bow tie next week.
Make sure my damn eggs ain't running. For the culture.
Egg whites only, please.
Just so you guys know, the chef in Titus Catering. Put it on the screen.
I wasn't ready that time, but shit, might as well.
The chef in Titus Catering.
That's why the green beans are always so fresh.
That's why you got 24/7 title ring. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. Put some respect on my ring. He says there's gonna be some fighting soon.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry, Carl. I'm sorry. We had to do.
Don't worry about it, Carl, because
I can't get it off the screen.
I'm gonna go ahead and next week, Victor was part of that shit.
Oh.
Victor,
don't worry. We got some of Vic.
We got some receipts coming.
We got some good memes of Vic too. So we got a 10-second delay. I'm Kyle Chapman. That's Eddie Ortiz. That's the philosophical. Cripple.
Oh, that's actually a good one.
I know.
That's gonna go over. The philosoph cripple. and the coronavirus over here. And yo, just so you guys know, I'm about to be racist as fuck.
Don't.
Nah, it's gonna happen.
But then again, I said stop playing Asians in Overwatch League, so go right ahead.
Doesn't he look like every Mexican on earth right now?
Mira, amigo!
Hey, Chico, get over here!
Listen, my friend. I take that death out your car.
That's TY. I don't want no grilled cheese.
I make this front lawn look really good.
No, Leroy, I'm bilingual. No, Leroy, I'm bilingual. There's a difference.
All right, guys, we gotta go. We got racist. 10 seconds left.
All right, later, everybody.
Actually, it might even be a 15. Shit, I don't even know if they even caught the fucking group there. Hey, but look at that ass.
Looks like Carl's making muffins.
I told y'all Tyreek did it. I told you months ago. Ronaldo timestamped that shit. I called that shit. I said Tyreek was gonna kill his daddy. He killed his daddy. That's right, I said it. We'll see y'all next week.
And we killed goldberg tonight.
Sorry, bro. We'll just end it with this.